Hello, welcome. It's Sunday, so I'm playing some more RPGs. It's Pillars of Eternity, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to Durgan's Battery. It's where we left off last time. Did some more side quests. I thought that I could just get in, but I couldn't. I had to get some kind of like a key, which is a poem, basically. So yeah, everything seems to be okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, but before that, there was one more thing I wanted to do, and that's go and visit Galvino, the guy that gave us this murderous robot we have with us right now. So let's see, because he wanted us to embarrass a fisherman in the village, so we did that for him. Not really did we embarrass him, I think we murdered him. Yeah, or he... I don't really remember. Did he admit to a crime and they took him out? They took him in, or maybe that's what happened. Oh, ciao. Alright, so let's meet this crazy bastard that's doing experiments on murderers and stuff. Should be somewhere around here. I would really like to kill him if possible. Would be nice. It seems like he deserves it, but we'll see. Yeah, here you are.
The devil has not scorched you yet, eh? Perfetto.
Oh, hey guys. Good evening to my fellow Europeans. Fine, so, I have news about Grinda. He died, or went to prison, I don't remember.
Yes? Does the sniveling cur hide in his home? Or has he been exiled to a place even more frigid and foul?
I learned that he murdered his sister.
Diverus! The man is even more of a wretch than I thought.
His face glows with macabre delight.
What of him now? Surely the villagers string him up with his own fishing line.
He's leaving town with his tail tucked between his legs.
Perfetto! Oh, I only wish I could have seen it.
His broad smile exposes rows of yellowing teeth.
I will open a good wine tonight. As for you, take this.
And he gave me experience, so we pocket it, and let's go to Durgan's Battery. Alright, so actually I made a little change to this game, because I was thinking about it a lot. I want to play this for a bit longer today, to actually progress properly, get far away, because I realized I'm playing this for half a year, and that's ridiculous, so I need to finish this, but I'm very interested in what's up with the story, so I don't want to just rush it and I don't know, just not pay attention to it and just rush through the game and just finish it and end it, because I'm interested. So what I did is I changed the difficulty. I didn't go all the way down, I just went from hard to normal to make it a little bit faster, because the combat isn't really something that I got into too much. It's kind of like, yeah, okay, it's there. Sometimes it's annoying, and it seems like when I fail, it's just I have to do it again and do some RNG or do much more inventory management and stuff like that, and I don't feel like it, so... Oh, another thing, I was trying to do the sounds, like do it properly, because this is just loud as hell. So, I wanted to take the effects down. Alright, this is cool. Alright, let's take down the music. Because this is just too loud, right? So let's put it maybe like this. It's a little bit loud to me right now. Where is it? Let's lower it a little bit. Alright, cool. Let's take down the voices as well. And I did take down the effects. Alright. Because for some reason when I was in the city and there was... Let's kill this guy in the back. Well, this is a huge change in difficulty. They're going down so fast. Yeah, this rogue of ours is taking a lot of damage, but it's okay. I have no idea how the sound works in this game. Anyway, as I was in the city... Nice. As I was in the city, I was trying to turn the effects down, and there was music playing, so I went down with the effects, and it turned off the music, so... I really don't understand how they made this. Seems like a lot of... Oh, I'm lost. Going the wrong way. I need to go through the bridge. Alright, my bad. You can sense victory today. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm definitely finishing the DLC today, and then I'm gonna explore some of the lower parts of my castle and maybe get to the main story too. That would be the best. But we'll see. I wonder how long this will be. The gilded panel shows an image of a crenellated wall. No idea what crenellated means. Doesn't really matter, I guess. And an iron anvil that you socketed into place. I have no idea which one this was. Do you remember? I don't. Walls of the battery safeguard our works from Marauder and Wilder alike. Wilder seems or Wilder seems something I remember. The buzz of essence fades and the relief reverts to its original state. Oh, damn it. Alright, how about the first one? Hammers of Durgan ring loud, may the anvil's deep music resound. Instantly you hear the melodic chime of metal on metal and the low chorus of a work song. I don't remember. Strike the anvil, push the crenellated wall relief. Yeah, push it. Oh, damn it. Alright, so I'm just guessing. Strike the anvil. As you do, a single ringing tone whistles through the air, your hand buzzes and vibrates like struck metal. When you look back at the relief, the panels on either side of the wall and anvil have come alive. Ogres and warriors of all races gather for battle, their shapes and silhouettes formed by flaring world heat patterns. The tiny figures move and dance, animated by the flicker and blaze of an unseen fire. Oh, it goes... Alright. Guess the first one? Oh, come on. Do we know this or not? Walls of the battery safeguard our works. You hear the heavy thud of some kind of mechanism loosening behind the plate. Yeah, you can. You can, yeah. He's in the other room. Dragon's gaping jaws. I mean, honestly, I don't see a pattern here. I have no idea. What am I doing? I don't remember this, that we got the whole process here. Maybe we did. I mean, it was a week ago. The last one was this one. What? No? Alright, this was the first one, second one. Then we go... No. I'm forgetting. So Abaddon's faithful is what we say here. Warm air gusts from the open mouth, tingling your cold numbed face. Examine the mouth more closely. The heat billowing from the mouth prevents you from getting too close, but the rim of the cavity and the tiny teeth surrounding it are blackened with soot. You accidentally inhale some of the vapor. It's odorless, but it leaves you lightheaded. You also notice that the dragon's tongue is a fire striker. It's hinged and attached to a chunk of flint. Press the dragon's tongue to light a fire in the mouth. Fire godlike. Use your head to light a fire in the mouth. I love that I can do that. Let's do that. Stick my head in. Fire catches the warm vapor with a billowing whoosh. The dragon's eyes are alight and flames lick at the edges of its mouth. A few seconds later, the panel is sliding away from you as the two enormous doors swing open into a grand hall. Man, my flaming head finally came into play here. We opened it. Beautiful. Oh, there were some internet issues, weren't there? A little bit ago. Seems like there was. I didn't notice. Alright, let's go in. You have a dog companion as well? I do. The stream started glitching right as things got interesting. Ah, well, that's a shame. Hope it works now. I mean, it should. Billowing whoosh. Yeah. Alright, but I put my head inside of the door and it helped. Who would have guessed? And yeah, I do have a dog right now, but we're just having him for a while. I actually sent a picture on Discord a few months back of the dog. It's like a little brownish.
It feels even colder in here. Something isn't right.
Isn't it? Oh, let's save. What's this thing? The statue of Abaddon is mottled and tarnished, but each bolt and rivet appears crafted with meticulous detail. Right, cool.
See now what the flame has shown us?
We earned this. Durgan's steel has lined our halls in gold.
Your vanity dishonors Abaddon and cheapens us all.
These weapons are ours. Or have you two forgotten how to hold a sword?
If they need reminders that they're dead, I'd be happy to oblige them.
Why it pisses me off when in games and in general when they're speaking and there's just like these long pauses between their you know what they say between the sentences. Like one guy says something, there's a long pause, then another guy says, it's like they're waiting for a laugh track or something. Like why? It just makes me think like, all right, are you continuing or are you done? I don't understand the pauses. I noticed that in Spider-Man that I'm playing right now, he always, when he's talking about something, he just makes these big pauses and I'm like, all right, he's done, I guess, but he's not. It's weird. Small or big dog? I guess medium. Something like this one. I mean, if I compare it to the height of the people here, yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit bigger. All right, what do we have here? Emerald. Yeah, but she just can't unlearn to just bark for whatever reason. Who knows? Stairs. I hear voices. Alright, that's creepy.
If you say so. Got it done.
Hello? Are we gonna have some fights? Oh, look at that.
Damn you both! My generation built this keep to honor Abaddon, not to further your greed and ambition.
We're Pergrunin. Our forefathers explored and conquered, but you've stuck us in this frigid hall.
Paved with gold and marble. I won't allow us to abandon our legacy for your delusions.
No, you'll peddle it away to line your pockets. How much have you made selling our steel, Zoltan?
Again with your lies. You think I don't hear you turning the others against me? These walls echo, and...
Enough! I'll send the Forge Guardians on both of you if that's what it takes.
Oh, so we're fighting Forge Guardians. Makes sense, yeah, okay. Let's go, Forge Guardians, Battery Defender. What do you look like? Like little Dwarven skeletons. Alright, cool. It's the same dog than what you sent a photo of. Its barking sounded just like what I thought it would sound like. Alright, you're an expert then. Yeah, I mean, she has different sounding barks. Usually it's like this squeaky toy, you know? You just like squeeze and it squeaks. You think a glimpse flickers of movement in this tarnished clouded mirror. But she also talks though.
That'll do.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Letter to Zoltan. Oh man, this is long as hell. Alright, let's read it. Esteemed Coinmaster Zoltan, I write to you in anger and bafflement. Have I not been a faithful customer to you? Have I not been fair in my dealings? Yet after all of our business together, your people turned me away like some filthy beggar. I arrived at the battery a fortnight ago, frost in my beard and not a morsel in my belly. Barely had I unhitched the horses when your commandant, Exandru, came to meet me. The priest told me that I would be made welcome, but my profane business would not. In short, I would have to leave at first light, my wagons empty. Certain that this was but a negotiating tactic, I told Exandru that I would of course see him compensated along with you. He left in a huff, and when I presented myself at the door, it was Commandant Maroon, your arms warden, who met me. She told me to leave at once, that she wouldn't have any coin-grubbing hands tarnishing Durgan steel. Now I appreciate forceful bargaining as much as any man of coin, but I was cold, hungry, and put off by her vehemence. Alright. So I showed her the letter you had sent inviting me to examine your latest stock of Durgan steel. Commandant Maroon drew a rapier through the letter and sliced it in two. She then warned me that her blade, a fine weapon indeed, would be the last I ever laid eyes on if I did not hide back down the mountain at once. Never have I endured such humiliation and expense only to return home empty-handed. I do not understand what has passed between you and your associates, but I urge you to take charge. I fear the other commandants will be your undoing. Indeed, that of all Durgan's battery, if you do not deal with them swiftly and decisively. Yours, Master Annetto of Cesaro. Right, so were they corrupted by the steel or something along those lines? Maybe. Feels extremely wrong to talk about the dog as it, but I didn't catch if it was she or he. Yeah, I probably didn't say.
Get out!
Oh, shit. Who said that? Look at that nice effect that was underneath the dogs. Alright, well, right now, since I switched from hard to normal, it just feels like I'm just watching a game, not really playing it.
How long before the commandants come to blows?
Did you see the look in Maroon's eye? Exandro had better watch his back.
Alright. Maroon is crazy. Was. Survival, sure. Let's give you something useful. Summon Drake? Whoa. 2 ogres. Revive people. Freeze. Might Constitution. Resolve. Should I? I mean, buffs are pretty cool. Let's go for that. And what else can we give you? Accuracy. Maybe. Why not? Offensive. Defensive. Let's do... You know what? Let's do this. Why not? Go for it. Accuracy will be useful.
I'm here.
And let's level you up as well. Lore. Let's give you survival as well. Go with that. And what do we get? Reflection. Oh, I could do this. Try doing that later on. Up to 5th level though. Okay, not too sure about that. Chain lightning. Does that jump nearby enemies? Alright. That's pretty cool. Let's go with it, why not? And one more thing, huh? Let's just do... Let's do bonus spells. Yeah, sounds good. Alright.
I'm here.
Yeah, kill them all. Wait. Is it faster? Now it seems like it is. Double speed. Yeah, okay. I don't even know who's saying these words. Sounds like Durans, maybe. Take that. Why am I not hearing you?
Sold our steel and
Okay.
kept the coin himself.
Maroon! She won't rest until our corpses decorate the halls.
Do you play DLCs after you finish main game or before the final of main game? Before the main game. It's supposed to be played before, as I researched. Since you get more companions and then some more of the story about the world, I guess.
Oh, look at here.
No, guys. Disarm it. Oh, you assholes. I think it should actually say in every game that where there's DLCs, they should tell you when you should play the DLC. Because I'm finding that most games I play when there's DLCs, I'm always wondering when should I play them. Because usually DLCs are, I think, after the story, like it's a continuation of some sort, or maybe some kind of like a prologue or something like that. But sometimes it's inside of the game, like it's here. And I don't think it would be that hard to just tell you, like, do it at that time, like finish it before the main story, do it after, or I don't know. It's really not that hard. I'm noticing not many games do that, which is a shame. More talking.
We've got to survive by any means necessary.
We'll have blood in these halls before long.
Is that the end? We're gonna say something else? They're not disappearing, so I guess they would. They want to. Alright, screw you. What's this? Wait a second. I want more dogs? Wish I had more money. Well, maybe you could make the dogs get you money. I don't mean like steal or work. I mean you could do like, I don't know, like a social media account where you just do, I don't know, dog stuff, and that would pay you for the other dogs. That would pay you for more dogs. You know, it's like a nice little cycle. I mean, I wouldn't do that. It would be annoying, but maybe you could. I bet many people do that. Oh, I just saw like a year ago. I don't think I saw the video. I just heard about this influencer, some girl. I don't really know the name or anything. It was more than, I don't know, maybe 5 years back that happened. But she was like having that kind of like a channel with her dog, and then it came out like she accidentally posted a video how abusive she was to the dog. How did this? I don't know, how despicable. It just makes you so mad what happens at the background of those channels. Even when you have like children channels, you know, when they have like these families that are all smiles, and there's like little up to 10-year-old kids just doing stuff, and parents maybe are probably pushing them into it even they don't know, then what they don't want to. I don't know. Alright, let's continue. As you approach the doorway, a wave of essence ripples through the air. The ancient stones grind and groan around you, and a woman's voice echoes from the hall.
Stop right there. You must be some merchant come to speak with Zoltan.
There's a pause in which the woman's wrathful essence gathers like a storm cloud on the other side of the door. The entire room creaks from the pressure of her presence. I don't believe the Haunted Keep wishes to purchase any of our fine wares.
Our illustrious coin master may let you plunder our armory, but I've got other ideas for dealing with your lot.
Her voice is sharp and loud like the slamming of a door. As her words echo in the chamber, the ghosts startle and flinch, glancing about in agitation.
Turn and go before I show you how an arms warden deals with trespassers.
We would probably win. We lowered the difficulty, but okay. I'm gonna continue in a bit. I don't know if it's possible to play Elden Ring DLC before finishing main game, because it doesn't go with lore and you'll have big disadvantage and be underleveled. Well, I think I mean, in previous From Software games that I played, there were a lot of DLCs you could just access before finishing the main game, but they were always like adjusted, so you would probably have to play it after the main game so you're leveled up properly. I think every From Software game that I played had DLCs that are set after the main game. Well, that you should play it after the main game. I think generally that's how DLCs work, but not always. I'm sensitive for mean words about myself, but if someone said something mean about my dog, hell would break loose. Yeah, so you're sensitive to words about yourself as well, but dog even worse, right? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, usually I'm not a person that would get offended by anything, but I think it might be easier to get offended if you offend something or someone that I like. So yeah, I guess I get that. One true crime story I saw recently was about the mom influencer who is now in prison for torturing his kids. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know about any specific cases, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that happens a lot. And I don't know if they're really paying a lot of attention to that as well. Because there's like I think the biggest channels are actually these that have like yeah, mom and dad influencers. All right, let's continue. Arms Warden Maroon. What's going on here?
Pargrunin quarrels are no business of yours, outsider.
Her tone is as cold as the icy halls around you. Who are you?
I'm Maroon, proud Pargrin and arms warden of Durgan's battery. And you're answering my questions now.
Stone grinds and crumbles at the sound of her voice. All right, let me see. You're answering my questions now, is what she's saying, but she didn't say a single question from the start. So, haha, got you. There's not one question mark here. These are not questions. And you're waiting for me to ask, so it's kind of weird. All right. I'm here for your famed weapons. A group called the Leaden Key is seeking something here. The ghosts stir, looking around and shivering. Their eyes widen and glow as they light on you, as if they're noticing you for the first time. Just as quickly, they gaze away and seem to forget you once more, but now they seem alert, wary.
Whoever you're searching for, I haven't seen them. And none get past me. Leave our halls. Go back to whatever land you hail from.
Draft moans through the bottom of the door. Lie. This Leaden Key group is buying weapons from Zoltan. He snuck them in, thinking you wouldn't find out. Your halls are full of corpses. I need to know how you died.
You waste your breath on hollow threats.
There's a hiss, a grating noise, and the click of something sliding into place on the other side of the door.
I'll have you carved by Durgan's steel, wretch. Then we'll see what the other commandants have to say.
The ghosts turn their heads and lock eyes with you, shrieking and howling. Alright, I didn't realize this was escalated this quickly. But okay. But it's just ghosts. We killed a lot of ghosts on the way here, so it's fine. And as always, I'm just watching. It's okay. Come on, fight, guys. Kill them. Yeah, fight. Good. Alright. So what does she say now? Now that I killed her ghost. Can I just go in? Oh, really? That was simple. Alright, I want to go up the stairs though at the beginning. Where does that lead? There was the staircase. I mean, her kids. Yeah, well, that's something I won't even mention when you make a small mistake like that. That's okay. Why is she standing around? It's pretty annoying, isn't it? When you make, like, you write something, you made a mistake that's very obviously just a little stupid mistake that everybody understands what you meant. But they just pick up on it.
Way
And they
you're
just
always
say,
clutching at that staff makes me think Mogren burned off the other one. That what happened?
We are not all so afraid of the fire. Some of us see the beauty of its work.
is that it? That was a quick conversation. Yeah, and they would be like, didn't you mean this? Perchance, you know? So annoying. I don't like it. I mean, if it would change the meaning of the sentence, I understand why you would have the need to actually, you know, say something. Make sure you're understanding right. But usually it's just so... You must be at the Stronghold to recruit or dismiss party members. Alright, that's cool. Let's go here. Dark Souls 2, a ruler of land where game is set to tell you to find crowns you will get from playing DLCs. It's cool because game tell you to play DLCs. Most games don't do that and people often ignore DLCs. Well, first time I played Dark Souls 2, I had the DLCs. Well, it was pirated, so yeah. I had the DLCs downloaded without any problems, and I didn't play them because I didn't find them. I didn't know about them somehow. For some reason, or maybe I guess I don't really remember. Maybe I did find them and they were, I don't know, maybe they were annoying. It's weird. I was young. But yeah. The first time I played Dark Souls 1, I didn't even have the DLCs. I played them recently. But yeah, I mean, I played them many times. Man, such good games. I think like we mentioned them at least once each stream. The Dark Souls series.
Fall back!
So Finnish only has one word for both he and she. Oh, really? That's interesting. Didn't know that. So those recent gender issues that are all around the world, everybody discusses them for you. It's like, no problem. Everybody in Finland is it. It's okay. Or something in between. Oh, damn it. They're on the other... Really?
I'm here.
Alright, could I maybe... Oh, I still have the two-handed sword as a monk. Okay, hurt me, guys. I need to try and teleport to these guys on the other side.
Yep.
Alright, I see.
Stand together.
Battery Siren.
That's it.
I think we should be okay, right? I don't need to control you guys. Am I not having the fast mode right now? This is the slow mode. I can't activate the fast mode for some reason. What's the problem? Does D not work? It's double the speed. Maybe I should look into Dark Souls because you do mention it in every stream. I mean, to me, it's definitely like one of the top games. I don't think anything will, like in the genre, come close to it. But it's not for everyone. And it's pretty stressful. I mean, it's very stressful. I don't think I've ever been that stressed. It's a different kind of stress than horror games, but it's... Oh, man. It's a very stressful game.
Got it done.
So I don't know how that would work with with your situation. Might be actually, like, dangerous for you. Can I get these things? Oh, now the fast mode is active. Maybe it just stops during fights. That's possible. Something heavy broke through the railing and gouged a chunk out of the bridge. Heat ripples and rises from great covered hallways below you. Interesting. Alright, let's go here. I had to uninstall Dark Souls Trilogy to keep myself away from replaying it. Now I'm replaying Elden Ring and it's such crazy how long this game is still, even though I've played it before. Yeah, I played Elden Ring just once, so I'm looking forward to play it again. I don't know how long it took me to play it. Guess I could check. I'm very interested. You know what? Let me check right away. Let's go into Steam. I just bought quite a lot of games actually. Elden Ring. Don't I have it or what? Elden Ring. 131 hours is how long I played it. It's quite a lot. And as I said, I just played through it once. Heat from the level below prickles your skin.
Out of my way!
You hate humanity? What did that... Where did that come from? I mean, I don't wonder why, but where'd it come from? Something burns beneath you, but you can't see what. Nice to have a cart or something on these. Come on. Leave the melee, guys. Come closer. Yeah, it seems like the fast mode is not possible in combat. Interesting how I just found out about that. 140 hours on first feel, 100 main game and 40 hours DLC. Man, the DLC is that long? Cool. Cool. Well, I am usually playing those games like I'm trying to figure out... I can have 3 of these now? I'm on normal? Cool. I'm usually reading all the things on the items, trying to do quests and stuff like that. Really trying to explore every inch. Why would I say inch? I don't use inches. Well, every centimeter of the map.
The barricade was weak as the dwarves behind it, it seems. No war was ever won in hiding.
Losing ground.
They're coming! To the mines!
I can just unlock it, right?
If you say so.
Locked? What do you
If
mean?
you say so.
Lock difficulty 13. Oh, alright. So if I had 12, I could unlock it.
What?
How much do you have? Are you actually lower? Yeah, just 10.
I'm here.
Where'd we go? Many of these bones have been ground into grit. Oh, more enemies. Man, I can't forget to save though, because since I'm underestimating everybody right now, it might surprise me. I would just die. And I'll have to repeat all of this again. I guess you're saying that your previous comment didn't come through? Probably. I think I understand. Shadow of Erdtree act like DLC, but its length is like new game. Like I was playing Dark Souls 3. Oh damn it, I really need to get that then. It's an issue though. I don't know if I wanna stream it or what to do with it. If I'll just play it by myself. I guess I shouldn't. But it's just, it feels like another half a year of one game though. Yeah, I plan to actually stop playing 2 games on streams, just to like, once I finish this and I finish Resident Evil 7, the next game I'm gonna be playing, I wanna do like on Wednesday and Sunday. It's just doing it once a week. I usually forget what was happening last time, and also, I mean, it takes so long to actually finish something.
Hold them off! Move!
Abaddon's gears, they're coming!
Abaddon's gears. That's supposed to be a curse.
For the battery!
I still have no idea what's going on here, honestly. Really don't know. But I like that that smoke, that purple smoke effect. Bitter Spirit, run. Iron and copper deposits are spattered with blood. So much useless loot. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going around the game picking up everything that I come across. And I don't really find anything. I don't really find anything that I would want to use. Maybe I did and I'm just not checking. That's possible. The machine is dying. That's okay. She can fall down once, then we'll rest. I just killed him.
That's not very helpful.
Man, you're slow. Just fight him. Kill him.
Stand together. That's for my friends.
Okay, beetle down, another beetle down. The ooze. Come on, kill it.
Stand together.
I mean, I'm sure that the fight with the big dragon that we found would be difficult even in normal. Because I was thinking that since I'm changed the difficulty to basically nothing really challenging, I could really go all the way down and just like merrily go through the game. But I'm hoping that some of these fights will be challenging even on normal. Maybe some that I actually wouldn't be able to finish on hard.
We're outnumbered!
Listen, you hear that?
Here's some kind of like a music. I don't know if that's what you mean. Damn it, I didn't read it. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in my stash. Stash, stash, stash. How should I know which one it was? Was it this? No. Was it the last one? Let's see. Yeah, it probably was. Something was hastily scrawled across this page. It reads, Floru, we're trapped here, but I take heart in knowing you're safe below. When this ends, take whatever you can carry and leave for Fort Bonepicker at once. Take our nephew with you if you can. It's not safe here. Keep this with you. Your love, Erasmur. The other side looks like a poem, but it's obscured with dirt. Okay, they are stuck here. I think this is gonna be a dead end, so let's explore. Oh. An empty minecart sits at the mouth of this tunnel, waiting to be loaded up with ore. Despite the condition of some of the surrounding tunnels, this cart and the tracks beyond appear to be intact. There is a lever at the base of the tracks. Look inside. The cart is empty, if dusty and patchy with rust, and large enough that the group of kith might fit inside uncomfortably. Walk away. Alright, we'll sit in that later on. Who knows where that leads. Let's explore some more.
Safe here?
I doubt that. Yeah,
Quiet.
I just saw a bitter spirit down here. Whoa, they just disappeared. What did you do, guys? What was that? Did you like exercise it or what? That was cool. Okay.
Hurry! We can hide here!
They're going to come for us here, and...
And what? This dwarf's remains lie on the floor, covered in dirt and swathed in cobwebs. Scent drifts nearby, hanging in the stale air like dust and motes. Search the body. A key glints in the dirt next to the corpse femur. As you examine it, the nearby spirits grow restless, growling and fidgeting. Alright, reach out to the essence. Takes a little additional effort, but you manage to gather the floating essence to you. You work your way into it and suddenly find yourself immersed in the soul's memory. The shock hits you with an almost physical force. Your heart hammers within your chest. Other Pargrunen rush past you, retreating or attacking. It's gotten hard to tell. You're running along a dark tunnel, pushing your overtaxed body as fast as it will go. Your heart pounds harder with each step. Concussive thumps echo above you. Each one seems to resound in your heaving chest. You pass the mines and reach the main hall. It's packed full of shouting, shoving, panicking dwarves. Even if you could reach the door at the other end without getting trampled or beaten to death first, something in the fever of the crowd tells you it's already locked. The tunnel behind you rings with screams. You had another dial for the door at the forge below, but it's locked in the workshop. On the other side of the barricade, the sounds of battle grow closer. You race to the mines, ignoring the building pressure in your chest. You scurry deeper into the mines, losing track of your path. The tunnels seem to close around you. You stumble and fall. You try to pull yourself up, but your arm is dull with pain. Even though you've stopped, you can't quite catch your breath. For the first time, you notice a squeezing agony in your chest. Darkness gathers around you. Pull back from the memory, gulping for air. Darkness. They're definitely corrupted by some kind of demon or something. Take the key. You push the bones aside and grab the key. As you do, you hear screams of horror and fury. The dead of Durgan's battery converge on you, their unnatural teeth and claws bared. So what? We're killing them anyway. Did every single spirit in the Durgan's battery now turn against me because I took the key? Open out. Alright, just fight, guys. We can do it. Sorry about my... and a blue skeleton just blobbed on the ground. Sorry about my typing, and I'm not even trying. Swear I'm not drunk or high. Yeah, me neither. I swear. I'm really not. But that's a fun thing, though. Taken out of context, it would seem... Oh yeah, they did. Everybody just changed. Oh damn it, there's a bunch of you. You just jumped to the back one. Good. Stun it. Can you stun it?
That's it.
Heal up. Right, I actually had to do something. Cool. Okay, this thing can't be stunned, it seems.
Don't even slowing it down.
Durance, are you healing? What are you doing? Your leader died.
The devil went down!
And devil down. Right. It's okay, we have enough camping supplies. What you doing? Just fight. Alright. Take all these essences.
Yes?
I feel like I did something bad.
Forge Guardians!
Probably shouldn't have taken the key. Oh well. Too late now. What else can I explore? Oh, what was that? Leave the what the hell do you mean? Philophily? Sounds like... That's a phonetic writing of something, isn't it? Heavy bronze suit appears to have been ripped apart, its pieces scattered across the floor. Are there spells typed out somewhere? Oh, I was thinking like I definitely heard that somewhere, and it's exactly what they're saying. Alright. Rune engraved copper key. Hey guys, you're not gonna attack me?
They're coming!
Always wondering what the hell they are saying. I mean, I would be interested, how do they come up with these gibberish words they use for spells and all the fantasy things. Like when you take Tolkien, he actually did create languages, right? So he had some kind of like some rules in that. But I don't know how about these types of media. Maybe they're just gibberish, something from Latin maybe, who knows. As you approach the door, you notice a round depression within the surrounding frame. The molding around the depression is elaborately carved with a row of foreign symbols lining the topmost edge of the circle. Depression is such a funny word. I mean, in this context, it's not funny like when you're talking about depression, but it is funny to me that this is called depression as well. Come on, I need to play around with my headphones a little bit. My old ones got broken, and these are kind of my ears are hurting when I have them long enough. Haha, depression, exactly. One of these spells sounded like something Nordic. I guess. Maybe they take inspiration from Nordic things as well. Examine the socket. The depression is about 3 fingers wide deep. Well, that's not that bad of a depression. With a few small stone fragments jutting out from within the wall. Some pieces seem to rotate independently along slots, but they have no obvious effect in and of themselves. Alright, well, I'll leave this depression for other time. We'll see what we'll do about it. Great Depression. Yeah, that's something too. And bore our parents east. But is this some kind of a riddle or something? To seek the White Forge in the north. Reached Olvalia in the west. A cold wind from the south. And bore our parents east. Okay, that makes no sense. You just named the directions, that's it. My depression is currently way wider than 3 fingers. It would be funny if people could actually like... That would be a weird measuring system for depression.
Blasphemy.
How depressed are you? About 4 fingers? 5? It's... Despite the years of weathering where the helmets on the other armors in the room are plain and lusterless, this one is brighter and more reflective. Cool. Circular depression, another one, carved into the stone, sits below the relief of a Dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure stands over a defeated enemy. One hole punctures the bottom of the circular depression. Its edges seem worn as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, stepping on the corpse of a vanquished foe, a dwarf holds his own helmet high in sign of victory. Seriously, I'm not doing good and laughing at it is the best thing. Well, on one hand, sorry about that, but on the other one, I think that if you can laugh about it, it's not the worst, is it? Maybe that's just your admirable. What was that sound? Are we okay? Why did this start? Is your depression more circular of the hexagon-shaped one? Oh man, depressed people should talk about it like that. I mean, that would bring some light into their life. I mean, depression is just not funny. Shouldn't make fun of it. Alright, this is definitely gonna throw me into a fight or something. What kind of weapons do you have? Don't you want this? Wait, are you seriously?
These are Abidon's treasures.
Yeah, I thought so. That would trigger some fight. Oh, it does not. A hole bores into the stone. Its edges are blackened and gritty with soot. Are you running around with two-handed thing? No, you're not. Can you do like double hand? Like, yeah, it looks like you can. Go with it. Okay, somebody's calling me. Figure that out later.
Yes?
All right, so
Something big, just something.
What the hell was that? All right, should I put it back? I guess I'm just putting it back. Did you just see that?
I'm here.
It completely destroyed me. Spec the stone. Okay, that's the. Wolf appears to ready a charge, holding a sheet low and sword high. All right, well, I think I'm just gonna put it back. Sorry about that. Can't get through that. Yeah, just put it back.
I'm here.
Are you okay now? Can I go through?
Ain't that special?
Oh, it was just a trap. Alright, well, in that case, I can just disarm them and take it with me.
The devil went down!
Oh, come on.
The devil went down!
Right, can you just... So it was just a trap, I can take it. Let's take it then. Hope it doesn't trigger it again, though. Always laugh at everything. Yeah, I do too. Nothing's actually, like, off. Alright.
You profane Abidon's sacred ground.
Yes?
Did I? You wanna fight? Fragments of Exandru. Oh. We know that dude. Let's kill him. Trap triggered? No way. Leave. Get out. Right, Devil's gonna die, but that's okay. We don't really need her. What the hell kind of fighting style is this?
Lavaru beyond seek. Lavaru. Lavaru beyond. That's not very helpful.
Oh, finally he's down.
Lavaru beyond.
Yes?
Alright, we're winning. This fire thing, did I do that? Or did they do that? I don't really know. Come on, go down. How much health do you have? Just kill him, guys. God. This is normal difficulty. What are you doing? No loot from ghosts. Okay. Yeah, it's that thing about laughing at everything. I often have like this thing that I do feel like laughing at almost everything. Like I don't really take things too seriously. But I have often this like thought that maybe I shouldn't laugh at that. And I don't really think I shouldn't. It's just like I'm worried how the surroundings will perceive you, you know, when you just laugh at stuff that you maybe shouldn't. It almost makes me sound like a sociopath, but I do understand what's like appropriate to laugh at and when it is appropriate, but it's kind of weird. I always feel like I shouldn't be, but that it's why not, you know? All right, what did this actually say? Examine the socket. 3 fingers width. Yeah, I remember that. Few small stone fragments jutting out from within the wall. Some pieces seem to rotate independently along slots, but they have no obvious effect in and of themselves. I don't know what to put inside of that. And I don't have anything right now. Okay, so we got one guy with a hammer. One guy with, what do you have? Scissors? Oh, that's a sword. Two hole punctured the bottom of the circular depression. Their edges seem worn as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, a dwarf appears to ready to defend against the charge, holding a shield high and sword low. Holding shield low and sword high. Well, this is definitely some kind of like a puzzle. And we got 3 of these on the other side too. And this guy has stepping on the corpse of a vanquished foe. A dwarf holds his own helmet high in sign of history. Victory. History? What the hell? Okay, I don't think I can turn the camera the other side, right? Yes, I never could.
I'm here.
So what do we do here? Should I like reorder you so you're in the... No. I don't get it. There's 3 holes here. I have nothing to put in. Alright, let's leave. Maybe go down with the cart. We'll see where that will lead. Maybe we'll return and deal with this. Or actually, there was one more key. Can I open this now with a key? This door, maybe? Oh, I can. Alright, workshop. Let's go in. Devil, I'm not even healing you up. Workshop. I don't care. She's probably gonna just go down right away, but it's okay. We don't need her. Alright, can you do something cool? Like this? Let's fear everybody. Now let's fall them asleep. Are they asleep? Yeah, they are. Oh wait, did Devil actually die forever? That's not good. Alright, let me load this. I don't like that. My bad. I'm gonna sleep. I mean, I could leave it like that. I said at the start I'm not reloading, but I mean, she died. I thought that since I'm on normal, that doesn't happen. But okay, we need to rest. Yeah, let's rest. Sorry, Devil. For example, I might see someone dressed in a weird piece of clothing. If I start laughing at this, reasonable for outsiders to think that I'm laughing at the person, but in truth, I might laugh at something really stupid that the sight just made me think about.
I'm here.
Yes, for example. That's very true. People might misunderstand. I mean, even if you're laughing about something, it doesn't necessarily mean... Even if you were laughing at their dress, I mean, it's... You don't mean anything bad by it, it's just funny to you, so what? Screw them. Why can't you laugh at what's funny to you? If they get offended, I think it's their fault. Or really their fault. I guess you know what I mean. I really need to get rid of this sword. I just see how my monk is just struggling with it. He's so slow now. He would be so much stronger without it. The beagle dog just wandering around the middle of the battlefield. Look at him. He doesn't give a shit. Just going around. Seems like these trolls get up when they die. Who the hell is talking so much? It's you, Durance, isn't it? You're healing us with words. With therapy. And I would never go to laugh at the person's face about it, but if it reminds me of something funny, what can I do? Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. This thick circle of dark stone is intricately engraved with various strange symbols. A small stone protrusion rises from the center to the outer edge pointing outward. Well, I think this is exactly what we need. A freezing draft filters through the collapsed wall. It looks as if something broke through from the outside. Really? Tempered helm. Bloodthirst. That is a pretty cool thing. Let's try and gear up some of my guys. Brif Ulikna. Mo Ixiana. Yeah, those spell quotes, I don't know who came up with these names. I have no idea. Oh, something's in our way? Oh, they just appeared out of nowhere. I want more of these close zooms of the dog just being a dog. Yeah, we can keep an eye on him. I do wonder what he does most of the time. But get out of this. Get out of this. We can't fight in these closed up spaces. Right now he's just showing his ass to the fight. Look at him go down. So beautiful. Oh, what the hell happens to my mage? Why did he die? Oh well. Would be nice if the dog... Oh, this one didn't even come after us? That's good. It's a shame that the dog doesn't have things like he could bother my characters, you know? Just come in. Like, ask to be petted. Alright, you're gone. Smoke went past the dog in a way it looked like it farted. I love that when I press tab, it should show me everything around me, like health as well during fights. When I do it, it shows the dog's health as well, even though it can't be damaged or killed or anything, but makes sure to let me know that the dog is healthy and okay. He's full health. He's alright. Right, can I put something inside of this too? Inspect it, come on. No, I can't put it in. I don't understand what this room is about. Maybe I could have done it, taken the stone, the weapon at the end without actually getting hurt by the traps. That's what that was for, maybe. Oh wait, I need to go to the cart. Place the stone disc in the socket. At first the disc does not seem to fit until it is oriented a specific way. You hear a quiet click of casings as it sinks into place. Nothing appears to happen right away, however. On the disc itself, an arrow-shaped protrusion points north. Leave. As you turn away, you hear a faint grinding of stone. The dial faces north once more. It did when I left. Alright. Seek White Forge in the north. No. I wanna see this. Reached Old Valia in the west. Cold wind from the south. So do we go west, south, and east? Clockwise, counterclockwise. So this would be west. Dial rotates easily enough, though you hear a peculiar rattling behind the wall. The dial comes to rest with a faint click. The arrow points west. Right, now south. Now east. And we go back north. I shouldn't have come back north. The dial spins out of your hand. I didn't notice that I can push it. I thought it would just automatically do something. It makes a complete revolution and rises so that it's flush with the rings once more. Alright. 1, 2, 3, push. Wait, no? Alright. We need to figure this out a little bit better then. Wonder if I should show a disc to my depression. And what depression? Maybe you can try throwing discs. Some physical activity might help out. I guess. Not really, right? I don't know. To seek the White Forge in the north. Reached Old Valia in the west. Cold wind from the south. And bore our parents east. Cold wind from the south. Oh, I think I see. To seek the White Forge in the north. A cold wind from the south. Reached Old Valia in the west. and bore our parents east. So we go south, west, and east. That's how these sentences make sense. And we need to push them at every one of those spots, right? Might work. So we push north, then south, then west, and then east. Let's try it. So push it. Maybe. Alright, counterclockwise, go south. Push it. You press the disc as the arrow points south. You feel a satisfying thunk and notice that the dial has sunk a fraction of an inch into the depression. The door is still locked, but this feels like a step in the right direction. Alright, now we go clockwise. Push it. You press the disc as the arrow points west. You feel another thunk and find that the dial has recessed further still into the stone rings. Okay, now we go east. You press the disc as the arrow points east. After another small thud, the dial sinks a hair lower into the stone molding. The change is almost too small to see, but it seems to indicate progress. Okay, well, the only thing I can... Oh, I should have gone the other way. So, push it north. You press the disc as the arrow points north. At first, nothing seems to happen, but after a few seconds have passed, the disc recedes deeper into the socket. You hear a clunk and a rattle of chains, and the door nearby swings open. The way is clear. Beautiful, we did it. We have a disc throwing thingy nearby, Frisbee Golf it's called here. Oh, I was actually talking with a few friends about Frisbee Golf, that we'll go and do that. We have it near here. Should be fun. I mean, I like throwing Frisbees just for fun, you know, in the park. It's fun stuff. But Frisbee Golf sounds like fun too. Satisfying thunk in the depression. I'll get my coat. Alright, I wonder, should I go down here or should I go into minecart tunnels? I guess I'll just return to those tunnels later. I think like this is the proper way we can go ahead, and maybe the cart is something that it'll hurt you, but it'll also lead the correct way, maybe. If you're dumb enough to not realize how to finish this, you know? Maybe. I mean, it wasn't really that hard, the puzzle here. Find the White Forge.
Together. We're in this together.
Several skeletons have been laid alongside one another. Their legs and ribs are broken, but a dented Abaddon statuette has been left amongst them. I want the explanations. What happened here? Oh, water. I haven't drank a single sip.
I'll organize the troops to guard the stairs. We can hold them off for a while.
Yum.
Vazel's repairing the Guardians. Ilune's preparing for the...
Wait, did they get killed by the Guardians? Or did they just go on a rampage? AI screwed them over?
You can't be serious about this. Let's just wait those monsters out. Abidan wouldn't let us...
Abidan rewards earnest work, not begging and cowering. We must hurry.
Abaddon. Oh, well, that's their god. I don't get what he has to do with anything of this. What were those? Alright, so they seem to want me to go this way.
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
Something pulled this construct apart like a child's toy. What the hell is going on here? I do feel like demons or something like that must have something to do with this place.
Arm yourselves, soldiers!
Difficulty 13. Damn it. I don't have that. I mean, we'll find...
We'll give ourselves for the battery.
Who the hell closed that? Let's go in. Hello? Enemies? Spirits.
The records are here. Keep searching.
Let's take everything. Pargrunan histories lie open and abandoned. Some are missing pages.
Curate Loon?
Oh, it was time in the time of Adrahel, the surefooted, that we came to Cleoban. We're like, alright, I'm not reading it. Seems like there'll be many names and stuff.
Necessary.
This is probably the first game I'm playing here that I'm not reading completely everything, because there's just too much. Sometimes it's so confusing. Kill it! Go kill it! Kill it!
Together.
Oh, the devil is going down again. Alright, I think I should maybe do something more than just stand around. There's too many of you. Are you paralyzed, you asshole? Come on. Do something.
Not even slowing it down.
Can you heal my guys? Heal the mage. Alright, good. Do like buffs. Do buffs. Good. Oh, he's dead. Alright. I actually have to do stuff. Probably can't paralyze them, can I?
I'm here.
You know what? Just fight. We almost won. Just let out a deafening burp. You guys did the camera right at the moment and it felt like we were judging me. Yeah, I can see you. Man, wouldn't that be creepy? I mean, there probably is a way, like, right? To like, if you were proficient enough at like hacking or something, you could probably get into the computers of watchers that watch the streams. If you're not on VPN or anything, probably would be possible. If I was like some kind of like a screwed up pervert, I could have like thousands of monitors on my walls, just waiting for people to come in and just watch every single one of you. I don't have a camera in the setup though. Well, okay, in that case it would work. Good for you.
That's settled.
I bought myself nice pastry from Lidl today. Bread covered with garlic and its dried tomatoes on top. Man, it tastes so good. I love those things. I really do love those things. Like, I used to live on those, basically. Just go for those pastries from those big shops. Supermarkets. Probably. What we should call them. Especially when they're like fresh. They just like taken out of the oven. I just go around and just not really look at what I like. What I like the taste of. Just get what's the freshest and just eat that. Okay, where do I go? You wanna fight?
Stand your ground!
You wanna fight? I don't know which way to go. There's so many rooms. This place is huge.
Fetch our best armors. They
If you
must
say
stand
so.
up to the heat.
Open it.
Will do.
Trap triggered. Damn it. Oh, what? What the hell kind of trap is this? Damn it, I have to load again. And when the hell did I save? Well, load. When did I save? I mean, I'm not letting Aloth die. He's a cool one.
I'm here.
Oh, I'm right here. Alright. Not too bad. Thankfully, I'm just saving whenever it's possible.
Fetch our best armors. They must stand up to
Armory
the heat.
key. Alright, that's good. I know where that will be. Cracked skulls and splintered bones lie in a jumble. Most of the remains have been ground
Right away, Master
dust.
Vassal.
Legal has great stuff in their freshly baked goods thing. Generally has great stuff. Like these.
Lead the way.
I felt like when I first came to Slovakia and I went there first time, it was like, oh, you have everything that we didn't have money for. Like, I don't know, like the Kinder Surprise and I don't know what else. Like, they have everything like that, just like a cheap knockoff that I could afford. So, it was just great. I mean, it tasted a little bit different, but it was still like disgustingly sweet, and that's enough for me.
Got it done.
Right, trap. Run away, run away, run away. Can I just wait it out now? Yeah, looks like I could.
I'm here.
This is like the strongest trap I found. And it's like light falling out of the sky. This is just like God intervention or something. Atrasphere. The sphere has been shaped from a solid piece of Atra, discovered an intricate stylized etching to give it the appearance of an eye. What the hell is that for? Quest item. Okay. Thank you then. Let's go to the armory. Speed up the game. Armory, it's over here. Probably did like 1,000 quick saves during this game. Alright, something cool here. Heavy armor. Deflection +9. That's good. I really need to go through all of these and just kind of equip my people better. Okay, where else can we go? Over here. Another quick save, because why not?
Stand your ground!
Quickly! There's not much time!
Seems like a suspicious room.
Alone, we've never introduced this much essence into the White Forge.
It what?
Abidan gave us the tools, Vasil. We've got to make them work.
Alright, what is this thing? It looks like a top connected to like what is this? Wire? On the Binding of Souls. Man, I really don't feel like reading these. Why are they so long? Criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with Forge Guardians and blog letters. Alright, that's enough. That's all I need to do. Somehow they are connected, they're binding souls to these Forge Guardians, they're binding criminals, prisoners of war, and volunteers. So kinda like Galvino was doing. Open this.
Got it
It's
done.
probably a trap, right? Oh no. Your skin prickles as you approach the vat. It teems with soul energy, with lives spent and stored thrice over. Essence rolls like churning water, running over ancient pipes and gears. But there within the vat itself lies a heavy stone disc, rune engraved and pale as bone. Leave it alone for now. We'll return. I don't know what will happen. Oh, you're fighting. Why? Did I take something... something important? Just tell him... Oh, I got ambushed. Well, let's not resurrect Oloth, because he's gonna get killed then. Where's my...
The devil went down!
Yeah, that's okay. Devil can go down. Oh, but Duran's can't, damn it.
I'll kick him, see if he's really down.
Alright, this is bad. This is very bad. I don't think we can survive this, honestly. How long do you want to be paralyzed for? Come on. Get up. And he's stunned now? It's terrible. Let's just take them all down. Come on, you can do it. Let's jump to this guy. Right, kill it.
It's no use!
Can you maybe... summon skeletons, why not? Just so they have different targets. Maybe I should kill the little ones first. I think I'm gonna die here. On the normal too, how embarrassing.
No use! Not like that!
Oh, I'm paralyzed again. Who the hell is doing that? I think it's the sirens. Need to kill those. Alright, again, load. Okay, well, let's get out. Oh, I didn't open this yet. Let's do it. Not really using these potions, but it's okay. Right, so these assholes from behind actually attacked me, didn't they? Oh, they attacked me because I touched the top. Alright, so they don't attack me now. Oh, cool. Let's not touch it yet.
We'll stand ready, Commandant.
Alright. Cool, cool. That's very cool. Oh, damn, there's a lot of you again. Fine, let's do this. And you, my dude, go and take care of the siren in the back. Could you do that, maybe? Can you get there? No, he can't. Oh, he can. Go, go, go. And this is what you need to do. That's your job. Just kill the siren. Go behind. Stun her, kick her, do anything you can. And she's... Alright, good. That's all we need to do. Just disrupt the most annoying enemies with my monk. And the rest, do whatever. Die, I don't care.
Why'd it get so quiet?
Because Kana died. Where did it go? It's still alive. Kick him. Didn't work, damn it. Come on, get to him. Now, we're gonna rest after this one, so it's okay. We can die.
I'll kick it.
Stand together.
Alright, this is fine. We can win this in 2.
Stand together.
Well, these stairs look like they go where I need to go, so not gonna go down there yet.
I'm here.
Just fight. Kill it. Get it stunned so much. Kill it. God. I guess we need the whole crew. It's much harder to finish something by just a few of us. Alright, let's rest because these guys are just done. Yeah, let's rest.
I'm here.
8 hours have passed.
Abidan, guide us.
Okay, what's this room about? Sirens, kill the sirens. Kill the sirens. Everybody, go for him. They need to go down. They're paralyzing us, I think. Yeah, that was the paralyzing spell I just saw there. Kana can do the same thing. Kill it. Murder it. Come on.
That's it.
And where's your damage, guys? It's just a siren. Go punch it.
Lavaru beyond seek. Rith uligna.
Right, good. It's gone. What are these things? Oh. We have like a puzzle here or something? This gilded globe has been crafted with exquisite detail. Mountains of hammered gold rise over mirror-smooth seas, and the rivers that carve the continents are as thin and neat as if they'd been carved with a razor. 3 perfect sapphires mark locations of Rawatai, Old Valia, and the Living Lands. The bronze band that circles the globe is inscribed with 3 repeating lines. Remember all Pargrunen, from the oldest before you to the youngest who follow you. Examine the globe. The rounded sapphires are just large enough for you to press them with your thumb. You test them and feel some kind of spring-loaded mechanism beneath them, but you can't determine anything further. From the oldest to the youngest. Okay, well, let's read.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Will you?
Which is not very quiet.
Meditate on those who came before you and those who go beyond you. Remember first your father and last your younger brother, but know all Pargrunen as kin. Okay, that doesn't help. The corners of this tablet are chipped, but it's otherwise in good condition. It reads, we plant ourselves in a strange and wild land, but remember well our roots. Though we are distant, know us still as kin. Cracks snake across the stone tablet, the edges have been worn smooth, blah blah blah. We who stand shoulder to shoulder alongside the oldest of Kith empires send you forth. Honor us as we remember you. The letters on the stem, blah blah blah. Though our towers of stone are surrounded by gates of coral, we are Pargrunen still. Write our names in your halls and your hearts. I thought we would get something.
If you say so. Got it done.
More conclusive from that. Oh, that sucks. What do you say here? Meditate on those who came before you and those who go beyond you. Remember, first your father and last your younger brother. First your father and last your younger brother. Maybe that's something? But we are distant. Nothing like that. I have no idea. What does this say? Globe is marked with the various Bargrunen settlements around Eora.
I'm here.
We plant ourselves in a strange and wild land, but remember well our roots. Though we are distant, know us still as kin. We who stand shoulder to shoulder alongside the oldest of Kith empires send you forth. Honor us as we remember you. Though our towers of stone are surrounded by the gates of coral, we are Bargrunen still. Write our names in your halls and your hearts. I don't really see the connection. Interesting. Remember all Bargrunen, from the oldest before you to the youngest who follow you. I don't get it. Maybe I should just connect these based on the description there. Press the sapphire in the living lands, Old Valia, Rawatai. Strange land. Okay. Kith empires. Right, I'd say the Kith empires are... Oh, wait. This is worn smooth over centuries of handling. Corners are chipped, but it's otherwise in good condition. The letters on this tablet are crisp deep, as if chiseled recently. Alright, so this is the oldest one. This is the second oldest, and this is the newest. And maybe by this description, I should understand, since I know about the world, what should go first. I could just guess, but I want to figure it out. So, this would go first, right? We go from the oldest. From the oldest before you to the young ones who follow you. Kith empires, that could be Rawatai. Strange wild land, maybe living lands. Gates of coral, towers of stone. Old Valia. Alright, let's try this. You depress the sapphire. Sorry, sapphire. Set in Rawatai. It sinks until it's flush with the surface of the globe. Let's go with living lands. You hear a popping noise and all of the sapphires spring back up. Alright, so I messed up. But Rawatai is okay, I think. Old Valia. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Well, I can just guess. No. No. Clicks into place beneath the rippling ridge of a mountain. And Rawatai is the last one. As the last sapphire snaps into place, the globe glows with veins of brilliant blue light. Then it rotates a quarter turn. As the lights die out, you hear clanking gears and grinding stone from one side of the room. I'm trying to just realize what I did wrong. Maybe I just don't know the places that well. Alright, so this opened now, right? Didn't notice at first thumbnail of video, but then after I checked it, that face made me laugh. Yeah, of the stream. That's a funny thing though, because I'm usually just like... usually it takes me like a minute to do that, to do the thumbnails. For streams, because... I don't know, and it's just boring to always just... I don't know, I just make a face, I record it, then just cut it out and put it on. and the more I do it, the longer I'm here on YouTube, the less I care about it. Or not really care about it, the less I think of what would people think, you know? It's like, it gets easier. It doesn't really matter what kind of face I do. Which is great, actually. Makes me happy that it gets easier. Oh, look at that. Battle axe, one-handed. Yeah, I really need to go into these and equip my people much better. Alright, so we got everything here. Let's go out. You know what? Let's do it right away. Just quickly check what can we get. I did check these. That didn't help. Forgiveness. Why the hell do they always have? Alright, just keep it like that. You could get that axe we just found. No? Where is it? Damage 1420. It's much less. Why? Oh wait, fine morning star. Why the hell did you switch it up? I'm just gonna throw this away so we don't switch it up. All right. This is still weaker for some reason. Bonus crit damage. I guess it isn't. Spell chance. Nature's mark on hit. I have no idea what it does. Flexion reflex. Cool. Grants purge of toxins. Yeah, sure. I mean, it has a nicer color, so let's just get it. Why not? Sure.
Yes?
The funny face deters somebody, maybe they're better off elsewhere. Yeah, that's exactly a good opinion about that.
Strengthen us with your flame, Lord Abidan. Temper us for the crucible.
Oh, why did you just stop? Proverbs? Let's read some proverbs, might be funny. Common faces on thumbnails on some YouTube channels, exactly. I try to not make it like too much, you know, because that's just not me. If I did like a faces, if that doesn't really happen, I don't really do that. I'm kind of, I don't know. My reactions are not really that, like, over the top, so... So it's, I don't know, wouldn't really put that out. It doesn't matter if people don't come because of that, because I don't really think that if I did like those crazy faces to bring people in, I wouldn't really click with them. So I don't need people like that here. One of my favorite things in growing up in general is that you give less and less fuck about certain things the older you get. Yeah, that's just amazing. I mean, I've been enjoying it for the past few years. It's a really nice feeling just to not give a shit what people think. I mean, I was struggling with that a long time. That's why I started with YouTube so like, just recently. Because I had it on mine for a long time too. Alright, what proverbs do you use here? For every work there is a practice. Arm yourself with skill and temper your labors with patience. Okay, that's pretty simple. Seems like just being a smartass. Strike only when your medium is ready. Do not cold work plate. Do not cold work plate. Weird sentence. Brittle steel is worse than a treacherous friend. Temper your work lest it shatter like glass. Fools praise appearance, but the master praises strength. True virtue lies in work well done. Pattern welded steel shall be folded no fewer than 7 times. Okay. The finest smith cannot shape poor metals. Set your hand to steels that have been properly treated with charcoal. Like a room full of discord is a forge with uneven heat. Do not let it pervert your metal. Haha, pervert. Alright, take it. We'll learn from these. Another Aedra sphere. Okay. So, let's go this way. I want to see what's here. Oh, it was just a... Wait, I could just go through here? Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go down the stairs. I think I'm gonna check that top later. In Coop World? What do you mean by that? The older I get, the more silent I am. Nowadays, I don't say single word the entire match. Oh, co-op. I see. That's what you mean. Like I'm playing games. Yeah, I was always silent. Awaken the White Forge. Well, this dude is gonna attack me. As is this one. Bones chipped but whole have been swept into a pile. Look at it, we found the White Forge. Oh, the pillar tugs at your
The
essence, a
Guardians will
pulse from
hold
the
the
world
door as
itself moves
long
through
as
it.
need be.
Everyone else is ready. So few of us remain.
Lord Abidon, guide our hands and steel our hearts. Give us the mercy of your forge.
Is that it? Yeah, by then, continue with the being silent in co-op things.
I'm here.
I guess that happens for many of my friends as well. Because I remember them being very mad, angry, loud, playing games. But as they got older, it's just, why bother? You want to change the people you play with. Doesn't matter.
And ignore the fire that shapes it. Little wonder they didn't survive.
A few tokens, filthy coins, and tattooed ribbons have been scattered in the spawn file. The interior of the forge is crusted with dark rippled stone. Look how cool it looks. That's like a huge dragon's head. There's like a socket for an eye. Maybe I can put the Aedra spheres inside of both eyes that I found. That would make sense. Where does this lead? Oh, I remember this place.
The Gate of Great Teeth, you know.
Never seen it. That was after my time.
Really? Maybe you ought to visit. A lot has changed since then.
Yeah, and not just in Rawatai.
Alright, bye-bye. Used to think I'm super quiet and shy, but it was just more hung up. I was just more hung up on what other people think. Yeah, I guess that was the case for me too. Like, I am generally, I think, more quiet and maybe shy than other people. Maybe. But I guess you get to know the people you are around when you spend more time with people that you really know and you open up before them. I realize I'm not that quiet. I really am not. I mean, I can be very loud actually. But usually I am more reserved though. And I thought that's a bad quality growing up. Now I don't think so. I think it's good. Alright, let's open this forge up. A large stone dragon skull stands silent vigil at one end of the circular chamber. Within its maw is a network of steel dividers, tubes and vents, indicating that this impressive construction served as the furnace for the White Forge. There is a shallow basin at the foot of the furnace, and in the eye sockets of the skull itself are golden rings evidently meant to house some manner of gem or instrument. Place an Aedra sphere into the left eye socket. I was right. Examine the forge. The dragon's skull gazes down upon you with hollow eyes. Both have gleaming golden rings worked into the sockets, and both of these stand empty. In the basin at the base of the furnace, you note the rectangular gap as if something once sat within. Place it in. With a little climbing, you are able to reach the eye socket and carefully wedge the sphere into place. It fits snugly, and you think you sense a small ripple of energy as the eyes set within. Could you hear the burp that I just covered? It was also like was almost like I was gonna vomit. The sound of it, not the feeling of it. Sometimes I'm triggered when someone is talking too much in game, talking about every single moment, but after I think I used to be like this when I was younger. Yeah, well. I don't really get triggered either. Sometimes, I guess. What triggers me is people in the world, usually. Like, I hate when people are walking slowly for some reason. And it's nothing, I know I shouldn't get mad. It's like nothing was really happening and they are just moving slowly. It's okay. But you're just going on a sidewalk and there's an old person going through the middle of the road. And you can't, or there's actually two, and they're both going so slowly, and they're just straight in the middle. You try to go around them from left, from right, you can't. It makes me so mad. Especially in shops and grocery, when I go for groceries and stuff, and there is like packed with old people just slowly walking through. I get so mad. For some reason. I would say I am even obnoxious in the right company. Didn't realize it was a burp. Yeah, it was silent one and I covered it up. I was just curious if it can be heard. Alright, what do we do here with the eyes? You feel a faint vibration through the skull. It grows in intensity until the very ground seems to shake, loose cobblestones rattling in their settings. You leap from the furnace to confront what is coming. Well, we are definitely gonna be fighting these four things.
Stirs in the heart of the battery.
Who the hell are you? Zoltan? Oh, there, I see. There's fire underneath. I mean, I'm for sure I'm gonna be fighting these. Oh, that was just the left eye. Alright, the right eye socket, yeah. Climb into position and carefully set the Aegis phone sphere into the golden ring at the center of the skull's eye socket. The sphere fits perfectly. That's the same thing, right? The air shifts almost imperceptibly around you. The Aegis sphere you have placed suddenly blazes with an orange light, fading from a blinding brightness to the vibrant glow of a campfire. A thin smoke rises from both orbs, and in the depths of the furnace you think you hear the rattling of machinery.
Heat. Tremors. They return.
Then you'll say, excuse me, and they'll let you through. I didn't realize you could do that in a long time. Yeah, me neither. And I know that works. It's just like, it makes me mad even though you can just like take care of it very easily, instantly, without any troubles. Nobody will get mad, nothing will happen. But it just makes me mad for some reason. I know it's not right, but it does. Makes me mad. And it's weird. Probably the one blocking paths nowadays because I expect the other to tell me if I'm on their way. Yeah, everybody should just say, yeah, excuse me. It's easy, but yeah, sometimes you don't. A large stone jug. Alright. There is a shallow basin at the foot of the furnace, and in the eye sockets of the skull itself are golden rakes, evidently meant to house some manner of gem or instrument. Yeah, okay, I did that. I did that. What do I do? Let's save. Nothing here. Are we done? This can't be it. I mean, what do we do? I guess I need to go to that top and maybe put something inside of it. Shallow basin at the foot of the furnace. Yeah, maybe I have to put that thing into the basin. Alright, let's go and get that thing from the top. Of course, I try not to be an asshole, but get distracted from that. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's so nice, because I don't think many people actually do that. Maybe they do. But yeah, just like, when you get mad and you realize that, yeah, I'm getting mad, but there's no real reason to be mad here. And you just try to calm yourself down, like, it's fine, nothing's really happening, it's okay. I really appreciate that in people. I don't think that many people do that, though. They just get mad and just blame everybody, that it's their fault, but it's basically just your fault. Whenever you get mad, it's your fault. Don't get mad. Chill person, after I get mad, it takes me a few seconds to calm myself, and I say to myself if it was really worth it. Yeah, exactly. Of course, it's those small things. My girlfriend was cheating on me, I wouldn't be chill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, there's things and there's things. Depends on the situation, but usually people are getting mad for such small things. And getting mad is not like the worst thing. Why not? Be mad. It's okay. A little bit. Don't take it out on other people, though. That's what I hate when people do. Alright, doesn't matter. Yeah. Reach for the object. You feel a chill run up your arm the moment your fingers brush the disk's surface. Whispers erupt from the stone around you, and out of that chorus rises a single steady voice.
Stop! These methods belong to us! To the Pargrunin!
What if I say please? You cannot stop me, spirit. What happened here? I'm curious. You would steal from...
You would steal from us? From the...
Alright.
Abidan himself. You will regret your trespass.
You hear a grinding, clicking noise in the hall. Something moans and snarls outside. Oh, they just ran out. Disappeared. There's probably been max 10 times in my whole life I've actually gotten mad at someone. I mean, mad enough to not keep my cool. Takes a lot for me to start shouting, for example. Yeah, it does take a lot from me too. I guess we are kind of similar in that aspect. My last relationship broke off basically because I was getting madder and madder, and there were more and more situations when I lost my cool, and that made me think, why am I keeping up with this? Why am I still inside of this thing, inside of this relationship, if it makes me act like someone I'm not, someone I don't really agree with? I don't want to act like that, so
See now what the flame has shown us?
just had to break it off, you know. Because I was very surprised when I lost my cool first time or a few times. I was like, what the hell is happening? Why am I getting so mad? Nothing's really wrong. It's weird though. Alright, buff us up, Durans. I really hope I save. Cool. Why the hell are you not fighting the one I told you to fight? Oh, you got taken over. Doesn't matter, kill it. Kill us up, Abaddon. No, not Abaddon. Durance, my bad.
I'm here.
It was here in the name a lot, so... Where did you go? Need to die, my man. Die. Stun it if you can. Right, beautiful. Now, we need to go for the one in the back. I don't want you to kick. Oh, you kicked anyway, but okay. Look how easy this fight was compared to last time. Just die.
Absolutely.
Kill it. Beautiful. Easy fight. Nice. We can go for the last one then. And if the things cannot be sorted out with peaceful conversation, it is not going to be great. Yeah, well. Unfortunately, they usually could be. It was a long, long relationship. I really thought that they could be sorted out. But well, sometimes, sometimes you just can't. You just can't keep up. All right, let's finish this. I'm not healed up. I'm not in the best shape, but let's try it like this. Place the stone disc in the hollow space behind the basin. Place the stone disc into the basin and find that it fits perfectly within the hollow. Before your eyes, the disc turns of its own accord, rotating this way and that before finally sinking into position. Nice sound. From deep within the furnace comes a startling metallic screech as if some hidden mechanism has come to life. From the vents around you rises hot, stale air and the glow of rising fires. A gust of hot air erupts from the stone dragon's maw. Molten ore drips from the basin and dark, billowing smoke begins to gush from between the skull's fangs. You hear another rending shriek, but not of machinery. Around you rises a chorus of howls, bodiless voices raised in rage and despair. So who's gonna attack me? Who did this?
Remember yourselves, Pargrunen! Defend the battery!
It's just these things? Forge Guardian. I really was expecting some kind of like... Oh, and they're fighting me as well? Well, I'm confused now. Alright. Let me just buff us up. Okay, you know what? Let's kill first this one. You attack this one. You run away. Did we just all get paralyzed at once? What the hell?
I'm here.
For how long?
What?
8 seconds. 4 seconds. But that's just like almost instant death, no? Are we gonna survive? Well, Daddle did not.
What?
Yeah, heal up.
I fear
We just died. Alright, well that's bad. Let's do it somehow better. We've been together for almost 15 years and are about to go to couples therapy. Me being sick and my boyfriend having to do more stuff than me is taking a toll on us. Yeah, well, that's a tough time. That's exactly
Absolutely.
the times that you say, I don't know, through thick and thin, right? I don't know what they say on weddings in English. But yeah, we were basically to having like tough times due to some changes in life and stuff like that. And I just kind of realized that this might be good enough for most people, this kind of relationship. But it wasn't for me, and I was just like, well, I'd rather be alone than having to deal with a relationship that's not like completely perfect for me. Not perfect, nothing is perfect, but I guess you get it. But if it can be talked through, I think it's worth it to try and figure it out. We were together 9 years, actually, which is a long time. Like third of my life, more or less. Oh, damn it, I screwed up. I wasn't thinking because I was talking. I didn't want them
Remember
to just...
yourselves, Pargrunen! Defend the battery!
I didn't want them to stack like this. I wanted them to... Alright. Let me get you.
Yes.
You go out,
Following
you
your
go
lead.
out, you go out.
Right here.
Alright, good. Great. And kill this one if you can. You, Durance. Buff as many people as you can. 3 right now. Alright, that's enough. Do it. Good. Now. No, not that. Don't do that. Can I make you stop that? Alright, good. Debuff everybody.
How may I help?
You, don't do these. Do petrifying enemies. Are you immune to petrifies? No, we are not. Alright, let's try and petrify you.
Nothing
Aspect worth and wrath.
Nice. 12 seconds petrified. Well, that's just beautiful. Alright, let me kill Xandru now.
Following your lead.
What a great
Yes.
spell. Are they actually all petrified for like... Well, there's 8 seconds, there's 3 seconds. Even ghosts can be petrified, which is awesome. Alright, cool.
Yes.
You, my man. Jump to this guy. And kill this guy. No, we're not stunning anybody. They're petrified. No need. Let's kick them.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Look at him go down. Alright. Durance, go in and heal us. Heal everybody.
Sacre!
Great.
Lavaru.
Lavaru beyond sea. Remoeth Ixiana.
Everybody...
Lead
yeah, we're
the
doing
way.
good. I think we're actually done. There's just 2 more.
Moeth.
What's with this fire on the ground, though? And Maroon is friendly now. Not anymore. Why is my eye so itchy? Alright, good. Is that it? Did I win? Is everything just done? Guess I need to play around with the forge again. Maybe loot some stuff? Oh, there's nothing much here. How about you? Nothing.
Absolutely.
Oh, here it is. Alright, I'll play with it in a bit. Nothing is perfect, but the compromises have to be somewhat fair. Yeah, exactly. I did feel like I'm making too many compromises. Didn't seem worth it, which makes it sound terrible. But it makes... I mean, I felt like such a selfish asshole. But well, that was how I felt, and I had to... just had to move. So yeah. I've been in a relationship for 8 years now, and I'm so happy we understand each other. Congrats. Happy for you. I don't believe that much in horoscopes, but I read that Scorpion and Crawfish is perfect relationship. Well, yeah, horoscopes are a funny thing. But yeah, I mean, horoscopes are most like, you'll find what you're looking for, I think. If you're looking for something, you'll find it. But yeah, it's fun. I like to talk about those, though. It's like, it's an interesting topic. there's many different horoscopes, right? There's like that numerology thing that's like counting your life numbers from your date of birth or something. There's some funny things in that.
Stop, Marauder! Our bodies are dust already. Must you profane holy ground with further violence?
Just explain what's happening here. Flames roar and whip from within the forge. As they rise, their glow washes the room in a gory crimson light.
Did the height of our walls offend you? Did we cross your borders? Sail you weak steel?
You're a ghost.
Why did you invade our fortress?
You're a ghost. Behind the anger and through the roaring flames, you hear the voice of a tired old man. Durgan's battery has been deserted for over 200 years. Let's say that.
No, that cannot be. Abidon wouldn't allow it.
The flames flicker and shudder, and the stones beneath your feet grow suddenly cold.
Wake up, Exandru! This is why Abidan gave us the White Forge, that we might take up arms and deal with villains like this.
Confused ghosts, that's the whole trouble here. Heat surges once again from the forge, prickling your skin.
Such a magnificent device, and she can only see it as a tool for war. She shames our grandparents, who wandered this continent and...
Quiet, both of you! Can't you feel it? This chill. This silence.
Fires crackle and snap. Give me something more. I want more from this storyline.
But you entered our keep and found it abandoned. Ruined. What happened to us?
This question drifts from the mouth of the White Forge, wreathing you like a cloud of smoke. I was hoping you could tell me, what do you remember? Stories say that you fought amongst yourselves and destroyed one another. Intellect 16. Maybe if I had 16 intellect, I could like deduce what actually happened? Interesting. Let's say the destroyed one another thing.
We fought, yes. But only with words. Ideas. Yet it was enough. Our divisions left us unprepared for what came next.
What came next?
I'd never seen anything like them. Twice the size of any ogre, and positively fearless. They were...
Alright, cool.
Eyeless. Yet no matter how hard we fought, or how deep we hid, they kept coming for us.
What were they?
Some kind of magfolk, but bigger than any we knew of. We who survived never got close.
Magfolk. Guess that's supposed to be like mage folk, like some magical creatures.
They were relentless. Unnaturally so.
Why did that attack you? They didn't stop to explain themselves, yet I wondered at what monstrous wilder, I don't know, might survive in a place like this.
We should have taken our steel and pushed east.
What's this?
What's to say they didn't come from the east? From the lands Maroon so coveted?
It was a punishment for taking this gift of Abidon, the White Forge, and squandering it on our greed and vanity.
I don't think so. The other voices say nothing, but you feel their doubt and descend in the stifling heat of the forge. Probably a coincidence. Or another mind. Go on.
We retreated until there was no place left to go. Until those of us who remained were here.
Here, with the salvation Abidon had left us.
What was the salvation?
The White Forge.
Of course.
With it, our smiths pulled the souls from our bodies and preserved them in the very stones of Durgan's battery.
Okay.
It was agony. Feeling your soul ripped from your flesh. Feeling every part of you torn asunder.
Sounds like what Devil experienced that's with us.
But it saved us.
Imprisoned us.
It was Abidon's grace. Now, we inhabit the monument our people built to the White Forge.
On the English website, crawfish is called cancer, which sounds ominous. Yeah, like depression. But yeah, I was thinking that if crawfish is the correct word for it. Yeah, Cancer is the correct one for horoscopes. What does this have to do with Abaddon?
The White Forge belongs to Abaddon, of course. It is here that he built his own body.
What? Really?
And whether he found this place or created it, it's a truly remarkable smithy.
We Pagrunin are wanderers by nature. But it was Abaddon's call that led our forefathers here after generations spent along the Pearl Coast and Air Glonfath.
So the old stories say. Then again, I can't see any other reason our grandfathers would have stayed here when greener lands lay east.
How does the White Forge work?
Its fires have been blessed by Abaddon. They're fed by Eora's molten heartbeat and veined with Audra that runs to the center of the world.
Sounds like bullshit.
Which explains their conductive power. See, these Audra veins allowed us to siphon essence into steel as we shaped it.
I'd given it a little bit of science.
And that essence, the extraordinary heat of the forge, and our smith's skill is what made Durgan's steel so remarkable.
I see, and now you're here in Durgan's battery.
Stuck here, you mean? With all the others who sought to escape the Eyeless.
With all the others sought to... Alright. Staying in one place like this would never suit me. Who cares about what would suit me? We are talking about different things. Sounds maddening. To observe the passage of centuries in peace and solitude, that would be perfection. No. Is that a bad thing? I mean, it is. Yes, let's say sounds maddening.
Had we thought longer on the fate that awaited us, we might have chosen a quick death to this slow agony.
Blasphemy! There's no greater honor than remaining here, watching over the White Forge.
Oh, so some don't think so. All right. Nice emerald. You mean this big stone that we're talking to right now? Yeah, it is nice. It does sound appealing, easily entertained, huh? I suppose that's one way to look at it. What if I had to listen to your endless droning? Easily entertained, huh? Let's say that.
The long vigil is a quiet duty, but a noble one nonetheless.
I want to meet these eyeless ones.
I only wish we could protect this humble monument better.
Or do something. Anything. We were once among the greatest smiths in the known world. Tell me, do Kith still speak of us?
Yes, and highly. You are still regarded as master smiths. The world has moved on. Would it matter now? Let go of this obsession with your reputation. I mean, the fourth one is cool. Let's just say, yes, and highly, you are still regarded as master smiths.
That is good to know. It's only a shame that this legacy is nothing but a memory.
Maybe it'll help them move on. White Forge radiates gentle warmth.
Is this why you braved the restless souls of Durgan's battery? To recover the process of Durgan's steel?
Hunting a group called the Leaden Key. They were seeking a way into the battery. There's a village called Stalwart that's fallen on hard times. They asked me to find the White Forge. Well, that is the truth. I heard there was a bounty in priceless weapons here. Let's say that. At this admission, you feel a softening in the essence of the Parkrunen. In one moment, each soul and fragment is distinct, and in the next, they form an indistinguishable host. You perceive them as a school of fish caught in a tide, a flurry of snowflakes on the wind, a pantry full of fragrant spices.
Then I hope you're satisfied with what you found here.
Godlike. What a race.
At least you get to leave this place.
But it was good to be remembered. However briefly.
How nice you are now that you tried to murder me for the last hour and a half or two. As the souls of Durgan's battery speak to you, their collective essence takes shape, much like Merewald's did. There are scores of them, all torn by conflicting purposes and trapped in the memory of their lost battle. You taste the bitterness of their uncertain existence and feel the persistent ache of centuries. It is a slow, agonizing fate, but you find it in your power to grant them another. Alright, we can decide. Cool. Such a cool name, Coin Master Zoltan. Yeah, man has his price. True. Alright, what do we do with these? Release them from Durgan's battery. You're free to roam again, return to the wheel and seek new lives. I like that, that's probably what we're doing. Bind them to the cannons, defend Abaddon's forge and the fortress you built around it. Seems cruel. Bind them to the White Forge, tend to your legacy, remain here and lend your skills to others. No, they need to move on. I don't like binding spirits and ghosts. Just go free. Seek new lives, reincarnate like this world does. Everything will be good. Release them. You perceive the tenuous connections between the souls and the battery. As you sever them, the souls cry out, some in relief and others in rage. Pressure builds in the ether, which swarms with essence and energy. You cover your ears and grit your teeth against the devastating hum that builds in the core of your soul. Yay! Got experience.
I'm here.
The White Forge is now available for your use. Oh, really? It has the unique ability to refine Durgan iron ingots. Multiple iron ingots are required to create a single refined ingot. After refinement, these ingots can be used at any time in enchanting recipes to augment weapons, shields, and armor with Durgan steel. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. This iron has been refined by the fires of the White Forge. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
And I'll never use it. Alright, so that's my reward. Well, not gonna go out. I wanna go and see the card, where the mine card, where it will lead me. Let's try that and then we can leave. Well, interesting. That was a quick end. I thought there would be more to it. Where are the eyeless things? Maybe down the mine card. So yeah, all the signs we found along the way, like broken bridges, like broken down walls, and like something big coming through twice as an ogre. Those are probably the eyeless things, but what the hell are those? Why don't they show them to me? I want to see those. Sounds like a cool enemy to fight. Let's save. And after I finish this, I should probably go and get rid of the two-handed sword that my monk has, because it's just ridiculous. I upgraded his fists to be these two killing machines, and he has a two-handed sword now that he can't get rid of. Climb in. You and your allies clamber into the minecart in a graceless jumble of jabbing elbows and weapons. Pull the lever. With a shriek of grinded metal, the lever slides into place. The cart gives a mighty shudder, then starts rolling slowly along the track. The minecart moves downhill and quickly gathers speed. On the next rise, it becomes clear that there is some form of enchantment upon the tracks. The cart loses none of its momentum. I love these art pictures. Look at that. We got like an old mage with a wand, with a staff. There's like a, I don't know what kind of lady this is. Maybe like a, I don't know. She probably has a rapier in her hand or something, like a thin sword. A knight. Coins falling out, and what is that? A child? That's a child. These pictures are great. After a sharp turn, you find yourself rapidly approaching a fork in the tracks. One track leads left and another upward and to the right. Look around quickly. You notice another lever set along the side of the tracks. The minecart hurtles along towards it. Grab the lever. Who will grab for the lever? Do it yourself. In a show of dexterity, you manage to hang over the side of the cart and grab the lever as it comes along. The impact nearly jars you from your perch, however, and leaves your shoulder aching. There is a grinding noise, and then the tracks shift ahead of you just in time. The cart rattles onto the right track. After a dizzying series of turns and twists, the minecart slows, then stops at the entrance to a new cavern. Where the hell am I? Alright, cool. Oh, more Durgan steel. That's why are we exploring these? Dented minecarts and heaps of rubble block the tunnel. No. Stay here for now. Alright, we're gonna find as many of these ingots as we can so we can upgrade stuff. I get it. Stay here for now. Your final boss of game have the most badass name, and you are killed by a guy who named himself Big Chunk of 69. That's what I love on Souls-like games. Yeah, and you're all like purple with a huge mouth and a double nose or whatever you can do there. I never understood why people did that though. I just couldn't feel. I'm a role player guy. I wouldn't feel right playing the game, playing any of the Souls games, having this ridiculous looking weirdo running around killing everything. Even though you can't see his face half the time because he has helmets and stuff, but still. I had to have this cool looking dude, you know. You and your companions clamber into the minecart. Alright, let's just skip through. After a series of gentle twists and turns, the cart approaches a familiar cavern. Oh, we got back here. Alright, cool. So let's try and go another way. Climb in. Pull the lever. Oh. So there's just one correct way? Hop in. Yeah, I can't go anywhere else. Alright, cool. How do I know how many of these ingots do I have? Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave through there, so let's just go there and check it. Maybe to entertain the viewers. Probably if they don't record, they make badass character with normal face. Well, did you make a badass character with normal face? You didn't record, right? So that's a easiest way to check. Or just the name was silly. Come on. Oh, why was it shaking around? It was a long load time though. Right, I don't think I have 4. I think I had 5. I used 4, so I probably have just 3 ingots now. Maybe I can find them somewhere outside. Maybe the dragon that's outside in the cave. Why forge? Yeah, I have just 3. That sucks. Okay, well I don't know where the other ones are, so. Come on. Why is it loading so long?
By the time you stepped out of Durgan's battery and into the new snow outside, word had already spread of strange lights rising from the fortress and energy crackling in the sky. The survivors of Starward flocked to Durgan's battery, their steps hastened by the promise of peace and prosperity at last. They mended their walls, gathered their strength, and prepared their town for the new opportunities that were sure to come. And with the voices of Durgan's battery silent at last, none heard the distant groan of something stirring among the peaks, as massive and relentless as an avalanche.
Oh. Are we gonna get the fight that I wanted? You've completed Pillars of Eternity: The White March Part 1. Begin the next chapter of the story resting in a location outside of the White March. The White March Part 1? There's more? Really? I thought this is the end. Okay. Let's go down. The crumbling edge of this long platform suggests that there were once stairs leading down from here, perhaps joining with the pathway some distance below. It seems a manageable jump from here on this side, but you doubt you would be able to return the same way. Jump across. You leap, and for this moment, the ground below flashes past. And then you are across the gap and up on the second tower. Alright, cool. When I started Elden Ring, I named my character Arthur and made him similar to Dante from Diablo, except I used black hair instead white and more muscular. From Diablo? You mean Devil May Cry? I remember making a white-haired dude that looked similar to Geralt from Witcher. Maybe in Dark Souls 3. Alright, are there people in front of this? I really didn't think this would continue. I thought we'd just go into Durgan's battery, finish it, and it's done. If this quest continues, that surprises me. Alright, I'm gonna try and beat up the dragon that killed us so easily. Just wanna see how we do. Devil May Cry, I don't know why I was thinking Diablo. Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, do you mean like Dante's Inferno? But I have no idea how that guy looked. Is that a book? I think it's a book. Or is that a game? I don't know. I think it's a book. Alright, Longwatch Falls. Let's go and kill that. But Arthur is a very simple name. I like that. I'm usually thinking so much when I was playing MMOs a lot. I actually started playing in one recently again. Guild Wars 2. Man, that's such a good game. I've been playing it a little bit too much. I should conserve my time more. But I always had so much trouble just coming up with the names. Never really had any like one name that I was just using all over and over again. For characters and games and such. So I just went into Google, and there's like a Dungeons and Dragons name generator thing. So that's what I was doing. I was just doing randomly generated names, just clicking until something looked kind of okay. And in Guild Wars, for example, I love like I have like 10 different characters. None of the names I came up with. It's just like those randomly generated names. And to me, they sound cool. They're okay. Before, when I was younger, like 12 years old maybe, sent escort. When I was like 10 years old, 12, I was using cool sounding English names, and then when I grew up a little bit and I realized that everybody understood what those meant, they were so silly. They were like, I had one that was called like Betray, then I had one that was called Bite, and stuff like that. Just regular words that for some reason I thought were cool as a kid. I love coming up with names. They're always dumb ones though. Well, it's cool. I guess I'm not that creative or something. Dark Souls Trilogy, I use William of Astora as name because Andre and many cool characters are from Astora, and I'm like Fallen Prince. Ah, that's cool. Fallen Prince of Astora, yeah. I mean, that's cool ones too. When in Dark Souls, you have like such a freedom with names, so you can basically name them anything, just make them more into the story, more integrated with the story. That's a cool thing. All right, Dragon, let's fight you. I really don't think we'll win, especially not with this character here. It's just weak as hell. But let's see how the normal difficulty actually changed this fight. How big was the dragon that the White Forge was made from? Like, this is a huge dragon, and he has like 10, 20 times smaller head than the one there.
Leave now.
Die, dragon!
I can still consider it indigestion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip through these.
I only know that he tasted
I don't remember what I picked. Yeah, let's do
Centuries I've lived. While I can never be since eventually I noticed I slaughtered. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all, nor is it possible for I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Indeed. As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had a
Still crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows the jagged
Perhaps
mass.
you're right.
Oh, what? I convinced him? How did I do
Yet
that?
what will you offer me if I let you go?
Okay, I'll spare your life, worm. As a watcher, I could sever your connection with your soul twins. Whoa. I really did this? I wanted to try and fight him. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. Maybe it's a unfightable fight. Yeah, well, it seems like we managed to do this peacefully, maybe. So let's try. As a watcher, I could sever your connection. Maybe we'll meet another dragon like this. I could sever your connection with your soul twins.
Lies! You would make me vulnerable. How foolish I was to nearly fall for your tricks.
The dragon hisses and recoils. I mean, I remember what was the deal with him. I didn't think I could convince him. I remember trying different outcomes. You're weakened even now. Let me help you. Oh no, he wants to fight. Alright. Then he has to go down. I'm definitely gonna die again, aren't I? Oh, look at that. Half our health is gone already. I don't think we're gonna survive this. Alright, my man, can you make them petrified or something? Look how many enemies there are. Why did you stop? I told you to do something and you just stopped it? What do you mean? We can't kill this. This is ridiculous. Alright. I'm not mad. Not at all. I'm disappointed. Fine. We can't fight him. We need to somehow convince him that we can help him. There's just too many things around. Alright, you look ill. What's the problem?
Was that
blah, blah,
the
blah.
rodent's name? I only centuries I've lived. I won't share my soul with some mewling youth.
Alright. Why did you kill him?
While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives. Since I was a worm.
Alright, I remember this.
I noticed something similar.
Go
and
on.
I killed as many. I slaughtered.
Blah, 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 blah.
Only a handful of us were left.
I didn't think it was possible.
Nor is it possible for most to feel the experiences of another so keenly. But it has always been this way with my soul twins.
I like the undertone of his
Our
voice.
essence remains connected somehow.
Like, they do this very often when you try to do like a menacing voice. Like, you do one voice that's like kind of regular, and then you put underneath it, slightly delayed, like a deeper or angrier or something. It sounds so cool. The voice doesn't fit the dragon. Yeah, honestly, I don't think so either. He has like a too smooth of a voice or something.
I eventually hunted down some of my missing
like
siblings.
a smart-ass voice.
Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did.
I understand you do what you must to survive.
Indeed. As interesting as this conversation has been,
You'll gain nothing
I've had
from my
enough of
soul.
it.
Looks like you still, yeah.
Perhaps you're... Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
Okay, was there an option after I clicked this? I don't think there was. Or was there?
Lies! You would make me vulnerable.
What have you
How
got?
foolish I was to nearly fall for your tricks.
I mean you no harm. What have you got to lose by trusting me? I thought that perception thing, since it has like a lock behind it, that would work, but it doesn't. I mean you no harm. That would make me sound like I'm the one that's killing them. What have you got to lose by trusting me? That makes it sound like even if he trusts me, he can't be hurt because he's so powerful. So that should work with his ego. Oh, it does not. All right. Let's try to fight again. Why not? I need somebody to put him to sleep or something. That's what I need to do. Immune to Dragon Breath, frightened, paralyzed, stuck, stunned, terrified, unconscious. He's not immune to petrification. So let's petrify him. Petrify him. Petrify him. Did it work? 7-second petrification. Beautiful. Alright. Well, now, everybody, just try and kill everyone as fast as you can. That's what we need to do. I don't know how, but we need to do that, so... Immunity to the charmed, dominated, paralyzed, petrified, stunned, terrified. Oh, it's just single ally, I don't like that. Shocks any enemies near them. That's just a damage thing. I don't think that's enough. Oh, I'm so scared. What do? I managed to petrify the dragon. Oh, look at him. He's actually looks like made from stone. I'm gonna be doing that though, but I need to do the best buffs possible so we can survive this. Or debuffs would be great as well. Blinding people, maybe. Don't have that much time to do that. Reducing duration of negative effects. Does it like stay for a long time? Restoring endurance as well. Alright, let's do that. Why not?
Following your...
They have quite a few of passive things, right? Yep, dexterity down and such. Alright, good.
I'm here.
You, my man. We need to kill the rest of these people. Maybe I should just lower the difficulty all the way down and we'll see how that works. I don't want to do that though.
What?
Yes?
Fine, you did the petrification. That's great and all, but we need to do something else now. Burst of Deadly Force. Wait, are they trying to do this again? No, what are they doing? Guess I could do this. That should hurt them a lot. Let's do the Wraith. The Ghost will try and paralyze me, I'm pretty sure, so we should fight them.
Yes?
Can you do something?
What?
Not really. I have no idea what you can do, actually. I don't think you can terrify these oozes. Well, Ice Blight can be terrified for some reason.
I'm here.
There's really nothing to do. Alright, you know what? Let's just go for these. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, that sucks. Do more buffs. Do more buffs. What are they doing now? Accuracy. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, do that. Use accuracy and might. Oh, damn it. He's so strong. 2 seconds petrified. You know what? Do another petrification. Sooner than he comes out of it. Oh, he got stunned. Shit. That's bad. How long? 3 seconds stun. That sucks.
You can do better.
He just killed everybody. No, just one, but almost killed most of us. Barely injured. Well, of course. Maybe I should have just gone straight for him. I don't know if while he's petrified. Like if we kill the dragon. Yeah, okay, we're dead, we're dead. If he moves, we're dead, so all I can do is hope that all the stuns will just work on him. And just do it like that. But each time I'm gonna try and do the conversation correctly. Maybe I can actually get through to him.
At once.
Alright, let's try it again. Continue. You look ill.
Still consider it into. Was that the rodent snake? Centuries I've lived. While I can never be since eventually I noticed something similar in my I kill, I slaughter at last. Nor is I eventually hunt indeed. As interesting as this perhaps yet what will you offer me if I let you go? Lies! You would make me vulnerable. How foolish I was to nearly
I mean you no harm. Alright, that doesn't work either. Good. Good to know. Yes. Alright, my man. Petrify him again. Hopefully it works still. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did. Alright, beautiful. Fine. Everybody, just kill him. Kill him. We need to kill him. Just do everything you can. Do accuracy and might. Oh, there was much slower one. Slower. Shorter. Petrify him. Oh, it didn't work this time. Or did I get stunned again? Well, 2 of my guys are dead again. Alright, let's load it. Malakat from Elden Ring has such perfect voice. His voice actor did a really good job. Yeah, I can't really picture it.
Absolutely.
Can't really remember it. But I mean, usually they do a very good job with everything. From the voices to art to gameplay. Oh man, I could just like... I could just talk about how great Dark Souls is forever and ever. From Software, I guess that's not really Dark Souls, but...
I can consider
let's try it again.
Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy.
And why do you look injured? He didn't seem like much of an adversary.
I killed him with one swipe of my... But his soul shared a connection with mine.
Thought you could ease his suffering.
Didn't I? While he lived, I can never be... Since eventually I noticed something similar. I killed... At last, only a handful of us were left. Nor is... I eventually hunted... Indeed. As interesting as this conversation has been, perhaps you'll... Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
Alright, can I give you money? I've gathered plenty of treasure on my travels, I'll give you a share of it.
What use do I have for Kith trinket? If you can offer me nothing better, then at least you'll satisfy my hunger.
Alright, he doesn't want to talk. Really doesn't want to. Oh, he didn't move. Stop it. Oh, you'll miss. Do it elsewhere. Do it here. Did Did it work? Immune. What do you mean immune? He's not immune. Alright, screw this. Not fighting him. Ice Cave. Load. Can't do anything. I don't think I could just leave, can I? The backs of his wings are pretty. Maybe if that's something I could say to him. Let's try it one more. I'm just thinking maybe I can do like a attack die try again. I just want to look around.
I've no patience for trespassing vermin. Consider it indigestion. Was that the rodent's name? Century. While
okay, this doesn't change anything.
Eventually I notice I kill, I slaughter. At last, only a handful. I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives.
Could you have grown stronger?
As that boy did.
Could you have grown stronger by uniting with your soul twins?
Remaining fettered to them, hoping they never think to turn on me. As interesting as this conversation has been,
come on.
I've had enough of it. Perhaps you'll... Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
I'll spare your life, worm. Alright, well, I'm thinking, actually, yeah, this won't work, no way.
Lies! You would make me vulnerable.
Resolve 17. How far away am I from that? Resolve 10. Oh my god, so far away. How do I even raise this? Alright, I'm just loading it back. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him be for now. Maybe we'll return back here. Once I'm maybe, I don't know, 15? Maybe. We'll see. If there was option to write your own answer. There are games like that, aren't they? I remember there being like, I haven't played them. Maybe I just saw somebody talking about them. But these text adventures where you could just create your own answer, like go left, go right, stuff like that, was probably very limited though. It might be fun. Actually, it wouldn't really be fun, I think. With everything that's just available today, I don't think I would have too much fun with it. But at the time, it's an interesting idea. With all the options you have in games today, I don't think that's very possible. Give you the unlimited options. Alright, I mean, this is the kind of game that they try to do when they really want to give you as many answers, as many options as possible, and just... Still, you can't do everything. Fine, King's Quest games by Sierra. I guess those are very old, right? Alright, let me try and talk to the mayor. See what she has to say about all of this. If they're glad I helped out or what. You had to type out everything you did? What was the reaction from that? Because it depends on what you did, but there can't be that many options.
Been 200 years since folks set foot in Durgan's battery. Now you've cracked the place wide open, and with quite the display. Thanks to your help, we just might pull through. You've done a lot.
Smorm. And here I've been saving these, some of the last gems we recovered before we had to close the mines. With any luck, we'll have them open again soon. She gives you a small pouch, gemstones twinkle inside. So what happens now for a stalwart? Now it's up to us to use this opportunity to pull ourselves back together. She folds her arms. She frowns. I'm still not pleased about having Berrigan's clan a stone's throw from our gates, but I'll have to hope that your deal with her holds. But the best news is Tayana. Used to say she'd forgotten more about mining than the rest of us ever knew, but she's starting to remember it. She lowers her voice. To be honest, I didn't really think anyone could open the battery, it just gave folk something to hope for. But I'm starting to hope. The White Forge could turn things around for us if we're able to make use of it before some their wooden noble stakes a claim out here. I'm glad I could help. So are we, but I'm hoping you'll make use of the White Forge too, if you haven't already. She nods at you. After all, it doesn't get much better than in Durgan steel. If you can forge some into your existing gear, you'll have a powerful set of equipment in your hands.
What's on your mind?
Farewell.
Seems I was wrong about you. Most of these adventurers come for gold and glory and leave us with a new heap of trouble. You've been different.
Alright, well, I'm done with you people from the north. I remember the AI recognizing when I was insulting people. That's good enough. Are they new or what? King's Quest games by Sierra. Let's see. King's Quest. Okay, these are old. What is this, like a cool remake or something? No, it's still old. Yeah, how cool though, right? Them just coming up with stuff like this back in the day. And I guess people realize that this is kind of not really doable, maybe. And that's why they don't really do these nowadays. Or maybe they do and I just haven't heard about them. Alright, people. It's been nice. I'm leaving. Let's go home. Haven't been home in a while. Duderwood. Hayed Nua. I need to change my stuff. Or maybe talk to some of my guys, because we did figure something out.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
What you talking about? Alright. I hear some angry people around. Is that right? Okay, they're doing these things. Yeah, I'll need to change my people though. Camp, no. Where do I change my... I always look for these. Map, no. Character, no. Party. How do I change that? Formation, tag, inventory, character, journal, options. Nowhere. Wide March Part 2. That's crazy. They're probably gonna get attacked by those eyeless creatures soon. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna rest. Just get some cool... Athletics, Constitution, sure, why not? As you sleep, you are... Whoa, wait, I don't know. How was this read? Boy, no. Bayou, I have no idea. And buffeted by the vagaries of dreams. What the hell is happening with these words? They tumble and trash about you and fill your mind's eye with pale glittering motes. They resolve into a light snowfall and a biting northerly wind. You recognize the mountains of the White March rising around you and you shiver. You see Stalwart a few miles away, quiet and still, but for a few curling streams of smoke rising from the chimneys. Durgan's battery is perched above it, its shadow stretching into the valley. Above it all, you hear a deep, slow rhythm. At first it sounds like a distant drumming, but then it grows louder, cracking through the dry air and booming from the mountain peaks. It builds until you feel it reverberating beneath your feet. Watch and listen. Each thud comes louder and faster than the next. Thunder echoes from the mountaintops as great sheets of ice and snow tumble down the slopes, but the rhythm keeps building. Shattering frozen lakes like crystal saucers, new ravines split through the mountains as old chasms fill with snow and scree. A rockslide buries Stalwart and Durgan's battery is shaken into rubble. What the hell? Shadows rise over the mountains, the vanguard of a massive army. You flee. You tumble from the foothills and bound across the Deerwood, feeling the rubble of the advancing army all the while. I hope this is all a dream though. Seek refuge. This now seems like a big decision. Seek refuge in Defiance Bay. Barricade yourself at Caed Nua. I'm not leaving my castle. Caed Nua rises from the forest, its mended walls reaching out to you like a pair of strong arms. You barricade yourself within the great hall as the pounding grows closer still. It rattles the foundation of the great keep, and just as the masonry begins shaking loose, you hear an unholy battle cry coming from your courtyard. The ceiling collapses and sends a cascade of bricks and beams onto your head. You struggle to wait. What the hell is this? A bunch of eyes. From different creatures, it seems. You struggle to wakefulness, kicking at the bedding knotted around your legs. As you shake free of the last bonds of sleep, you hear a voice whisper something in a language you've never heard, and you see an image of 100 shifting, staring eyes. You awaken feverishly warm and covered in sweat. What the hell? Seek information about the army in Stalwart. Well, we are going back for sure. Let's just go back. I'm not gonna explore this, I'm curious. Whitestone Hollow? I don't think I was there before. Wait, I can't go there? Oh, was I? Why am I so confused? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, crew. Oh, I can change it now. Should I? Change Kana, maybe? Oh, he's very useful, actually. But I would do wonder... What's this guy's story? Yeah, we'll probably talk about it later, even. Yeah, I can't go there. I didn't go there before. Your party is considered high level for the continent-wide March Part 2. I don't care. If you'd like, the critical path can be increased in difficulty to give you more of a challenge. Standard, high level. I still don't understand what is what. Let's do standard. I think standard is that they'll just keep them as is, so I don't have to spend too much time with fighting. Oh man. Alright, what's gonna happen? Are we safe?
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger.
And you'd send more of us to die!
Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian!
Who the hell are you? You approach the source of the commotion and see a throng of villagers. They're arguing amongst themselves and hurling questions and demands at the lone figure perched above them. A young man stands on a spur of rock, his clenched fist held aloft. Steam rises from his wild hair and flushed face as he shouts to the gathering.
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them.
Iron Flail? He paces the outcropping, his eyes burning. You see a few scattered nods in the crowd.
Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
He brings his fist into his palm with a sharp smack. The crowd erupts, bristling with pointed fingers and pointed words. One woman steps forward, her eyes lock on the young man.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months!
Several of the others grunt and hoot. You feel a shift in the crowd like a change in tide. I mean, it's not really a crowd, it's 6 people.
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
A handful of others nod along with him, but they cringe and flinch as another villager joins the fray, shaking his finger at the young orator.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place! If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess!
The new accuser raises a chorus of furious cries. Darian raises his hands for calm, but the crowd's wrath is snowballing. Stop, everyone. A dozen heads turn in your direction. The villagers recognize you and their eyes widen with hope and reverence. Is this about that fort near the battery? Enough shouting, I want someone to calmly explain what's going on. He nods.
It's a small army from Raed Ceres. They call themselves the Iron Flail.
What? At Darian's mention of the name, the rest of the crowd falls silent. Words trigger a sudden flashback to your dream of the mysterious army and the destruction of Caed Nua. As the image fades, you see once more the vision of 100 eyes watching you and something just beyond.
Showed up a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge.
He avoids your gaze, scraping his boot against the rock.
They're led by a Dark Sendamir. Comes from an old Raed Seren family. The rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
The eyes?
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here.
Maybe he's another watcher or something. The villager glares up at Darian, but most of his fellows are ignoring him by now. Darian raises his voice above the ruckus.
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Raed Ceres. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood. So we sent a committee to reason with them. But that was a week ago. We haven't seen our people since.
A low rumble ripples through the crowd.
That can only mean one thing.
He grimaces as the frightened, arguing crowd drowns him out once more. He's right, you've got to defend what's yours. Shrug.
We're just miners and fisher folk.
Panic surges from the crowd.
Send Darian and the rest of the newcomers. Let them earn their keep.
What a bunch of assholes.
We've cleared your roads and repaired this town. What more do we have to prove?
Cries of agreement and protest boil up from the crowd.
Maybe we could nudge them into torching their own village.
Please, everyone.
In the fragile silence that follows, the others turn and look at Darien.
Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates.
Looks back to you.
You've done a lot for Stalwart already. Many of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you.
He breaks off, looking as if he'd like to stuff his words back into his mouth. After an uneasy pause, he swallows and continues.
What I mean is, if anyone could deal with an army, it's you.
I've got my own business with this army.
The Iron Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery, built their fort there. It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it. The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter.
I think I've dreamed about this army.
What exactly did you see?
He watches you with wide, wondering eyes. A murmur ripples through the crowd. Stalwart was destroyed. I don't really want to scare them like that. Forget it. I need to get going.
Of course. We're just thankful this dream led you back. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here.
He gives the crowd a purposeful look, grumbling. They start to disperse.
While you're out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons, but they've made a lot of progress elsewhere. Thought you might like to see how far it's come.
Alright, let's ask him.
Long, but I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me about the Iron Flail.
They heard about the White Forge and came running. Just like a lot of us did. Only difference is, they brought siege weapons. As best anyone can tell, they're from the border region near Little Bend, one of the poorest parts of the country. For Raid Ceres, well, that's saying something.
What brought you to Stalwart?
Work. I was a cobbler in New Yarma, but the city got more crowded every year. Rural types fleeing the legacy. A couple months ago, I heard Stalwart was offering land and opportunity to new settlers, so figured I'd give it a go out here. For a while, folks seemed glad to have some new blood, but that changed as more and more of us came.
There seems to be a lot of tension around town.
Before you opened Durgan's battery, people tell me Stalwart barely had enough warm bodies to keep the town running. A bunch of us came when we heard about the White Forge, but now, I think the old-timers would just as soon send us back.
He begins taking items off on his fingers.
We take the best jobs, we don't pay our respects to Andra, we're overcrowding the town. I get it. Stalwart's changing. Same thing happened in New Yarma when folk moved in from the countryside. But they can't keep blaming us for everything that goes wrong out here.
He sighs and a steaming cloud escapes his lips.
I'm just hoping they'll calm down once the Iron Flail is gone.
That seems like a reasonable man. Alright. I'm gonna check the people around here, maybe? Mark my words. Rededicating Andra's temple to Abaddon was a mistake. Afraid I don't have any more bounties. Alright, seems like there won't be any more new quests. That's good, though. Don't really want to go around and speak to everybody. It's gonna take some time. What do you have to say? If it isn't the hero of the White Forge, Rengild nods in greeting. She looks more relaxed than you've ever seen her. You come back to check on your handiwork, or are you just here to wish me a happy retirement? What the hell are you relaxed about? Your people are missing. Your village is in danger. What's wrong with you? Why did you retire? She stretches. I've had enough of politics and town quarrels for this lifetime, so when Tarfos told me he was tired of the mines, I asked if he was ready to really get his hands dirty. Almost feel sorry for the guy. That's it. Where's your son? I guess everybody's just in Durgan's battery and this village is just nothing now. Let's see. Okay, what's in the inn? In the inn. I don't know, the game seems kind of tired.
Please, someone has to do something.
Who are you?
Piss off, Kern. I got enough problems.
Kern, hello. Decades I've lived here. We've worked and drunk together and not one of them will lift a finger. This dwarf's face is damp and blotchy. His outbursts seem to take something out of him. He sags, his lined features showing his exhaustion. I'm sorry I have no heart for conversation. I'm sure someone in here will drink to your health. Maybe I can help. Karen looks up at you, surprised. He looks around the inn and steps closer, tone quiet and urgent. I've done something terrible, and I'm not sure I can fix things. This neighbor of mine, Hadi, we've never gotten on at the best of times. With this land dispute losing half of my property, things have gotten out of hand. Kill him, take your land back, problem solved. This is great. Go on. I was drowning my sorrows here in the inn. There was a stranger, Sevestin, obviously from out of town. We got to talking. He's all smiles, says he's a paladin, that he'll sort Hattie out for me, get my land back if I give him the week's wages. I didn't know he was a bleak walker, a madman. I was half drunk, thought Sevestin meant he'd speak on my behalf. Put a scare into Hattie, not kill him. So he got lucky. I tried to call him off once I realized. He laughed, said that doesn't happen. Please, you've got to help me. Nobody else here is willing to take him on, even for the coin I'm offering. You hired the man to kill Hadi, blah 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 blah. Sounds like he's solving your problem. I have some questions. I'll see what I can do. I do have some questions. I'll tell you anything if it'll help. What do you want to know? What's a bleak walker? I asked around. Far as I understand, their order thinks brutality is the best way to ensure peace. They don't negotiate and they don't give quarter. Once they've been ordered to clear someplace out, they don't stop until they're done, and they don't change their minds. Things tend to go downhill in a hurry once the bleak walkers turn up. They just have to turn up half the time. They get paid to stand there and be a threat. I don't understand why Sevestin is doing this. Seems like a petty contract for a paladin. Did Sevestin not tell you he was a bleak walker? Not at first, not until it was too late, I guess. I'd had a few drinks, but I think I'd remember if he had announced it. Where's Sevestin now? He must be headed out to Hades by now. He stuck around here for a few days after we talked to Glode, I think. Or to wait for someone, but he's left. Sounds like a petty contract for a paladin. I never even knew there was a contract. How can that be right? Alright, I'll make sure Hadi... Let's say, what do you want me to do? Stop that maniac, and Hadi, make sure he's safe. His family too. Alright, I'll make sure Hadi and his family are safe. Thank you, you're a good man. Hadi lives out east in Whitestone Hollow. Please hurry. Alright, I'm gonna go there. I wanted to sleep. Let's be as role-play-y as possible. And don't sleep, because we are hurrying, you know? If we sleep, he could go there and kill him in the meantime, so we don't want that. Let me maybe go check on other people, since we can get new quests here. Maybe Taena. She's probably in Durgan's battery, though, the mayor lady mentioned. She remembers a lot about stuff. Hello.
Haven't felt this fresh.
Alright, screw it. So I'm not talking to anybody else. Let's go. We got a quest. Probably the only one, maybe. Since these two didn't have any new conversations, the mayor and... we'll see. I'm just gonna run through... Oh! What a big house! Hammond's Emporium. Alright, I'm gonna go in. What the hell? They did rebuild. There was a broken down building here. Emporium. That's like all kinds of weird things around, right? Villager. Pleasure to see you. I heard there was work in Stalwart, but the locals don't seem to like us. The shopkeeper's clothes seem a little nicer, if not terribly warm, compared to what you've seen around Stalwart. His hair is immaculately coiffed, and his rosy cheeks look like they've been barely touched by the mountain winds. Welcome, welcome. I've got arms and armor, all top quality, or perhaps you'd like to see potions. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to get it. I wanted to see it. I do have something cooler. What's this? Colored coat. Heavy armor. I really don't understand the armor thing here. Resolve +3? That's not bad. I mean, I have enough money. Athletic preservation. Defense while stunned. Not bad, not bad. What's this? Stun and knockdown duration goes down. Alright, I'm thinking when I fight the... Let's buy 2 of these. When I fight the dragon again sometimes in the future. Yeah, let's take 1 more of these. And why 1 more of these? Why not? When I fight him in the future, I should maybe just use some potions. That could help. I mean, that's gonna change the fight a lot. But I'll wait a little bit to level up. Yeah, loading. Okay, what's down here?
Beef brandy. Isn't that a tad expensive for a
Blazes.
mercenary's wages?
What am I
It
to
is
do
if you
with all
pay in
these?
silver. I paid in steel.
That's
Okay.
the most senseless act of...
I traded a very nice dagger for it. What kind of bloodthirsty lunatic do you think I am?
One with exquisite taste.
Aska. A well-built Dwarven woman stands before you, one hand on her head and the other holding a few sheets of paper. 3 complaints of blights in Whitestone Hollow, and who are these people? Magrants faithful? Great, another pack of religious zealots. It's like they're popping up out of the snow these days. She glances up at you. Oh, sorry, Smorm, just a little preoccupied. Things may have quieted down some with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of new trouble or work for those interested, just saying. Mentioned blights? The terror of Whitestone Hollow. It's a grand blight that turned up after the avalanche. Real disaster. That, a great big heap of snow right on top of one of our main trade routes. We can't start fixing the roads until we get the blights out of there. Can't exactly ask you to bring back this thing's head, but word is the terrorist's last victim was a caravan master. Turns out the fellow always wore a certain brooch. Figure it's somewhere in that monstrosity's belly. Bring me the brooch and I'll take it as proof you handled the blight. Sound fair? Magrants faithful, bandits and horse thieves far as I can tell, led by a woman named Roedwith. Problem is their little group keeps growing and they've started tearing through some of the smaller villages. They were last spotted by Searing Falls and rumor is they're headed in our direction. Stalwart's just getting its bearings, we can't afford this kind of trouble. Bring me a Roedwith's head and I'll see you a little richer for it. Alright, so we got some bounties as well. Fishery. Should I go in? Let's go in. See what's in here. Man, it's been 3 hours already. Time flies. Fishery worker. Nobody sells fish here. I don't care about you. I'm just looking for some cool side quests. I mean, that Hadi thing seems interesting. These bounties are cool too. That's just free XP. So why not get that? And all of these side quests are free experience, so it's good. It's good. We need that. Who are you?
Where have you got to this time?
Hello. This woman looks at you like she's used to hearing bad news. She shakes her head and holds up her hands before you can even begin. Look, you can tell Hammond that I ain't seen Milla all day, and besides, he ought to keep a better eye on his shop if he don't want little ons poking around. She folds little ons. Alright, I get it. She folds her arms and plants her feet wide. What's this about? She blinks and is suddenly embarrassed. Oh, you're the one who opened up the battery, aren't you? It's really nothing someone like you needs to be concerned with. She hesitates before deciding to continue. Actually, it's my girl, Milla. Been getting herself into all sorts of trouble poking around at Hammond's Emporium. She rolls her eyes but bites her lower lip nervously a moment later. Bet you ain't hear about her, huh? You don't know where your own child is? She backs away like she's been slapped. I didn't say that. Unable to look you in the eyes, her gaze darts to the ground, her cheeks flushed with embarrassment. But it's hard keeping track of her, what with all the commotion around here lately. Hard to keep track of her? What kind of mother loses her own child? How could you speak to her like that? Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure she'll turn up. Do you need any help finding her? Yes, kindness. That's how you do that. She's been out for quite a while now. That's nothing new. She chews her lip, wondering. Still, I can't help but worry that she's gone and gotten herself into some trouble. If you could keep an eye or two open for her while you're in town, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure she's not in any trouble. Oh, thank you. Everyone is so busy these days with the mines and the forge opening it back up again. It's kind of you to help. Have a few questions. Is there someplace Milla likes to run off to? She often takes off to Hammond's Emporium. She shrugs. Has a problem with looking at things instead of touching them. Hammond's been on my back the past few days to keep her away. Might her father know where she's gone? Please don't worry him. He's in enough trouble at his job already. She smiles weakly. Surely all of us appreciate what you did opening the battery back up. Folks like my Lodgar are making good money patching up all the damage out front. Please don't set his mind spinning about where Milla is. I won't tell him anything, don't worry. Just stay away from him. Word is you couldn't keep a secret if your life... Word is you couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. She winces as soon as the last word leaves her mouth and shrugs apologetically. What do you mean? Is my reputation that I'm just telling everybody everything? When did that happen? Maybe because of the fisherman that murdered his sister? Is that what's changed? Because I did notice a few things about the reputation in the game, that when you're kind, then people realize that. Let's talk to Hammond. There's a little girl, Mila, that comes around and I heard she's been causing trouble for you. She's out of control, though I suppose one can hardly blame her with the way her own mother's always screaming at her. He leans across the counter and speaks to you in a conspirational whisper. I mean, where do you think the little rascal learns that kind of behavior, He tilts his head. Only person I've ever seen give her a proper talking to is that wild woman who loiters by the hut just south of here, Aska, that's her name. I don't know what it was about, but the girl's eyes were this big. He curves his hands into circles as large as goose eggs. But I suppose someone's gotta do it. I told the girl's mother I'd be speaking with Mayor Tarfos if I caught her picking around my shop again, so I guess it worked. He shrugs. Alright? So let's go to Aska. I love these kind of side quests. It's like find a missing child. And you actually get to talk to people. Locate her bit by bit. That's a little mystery.
Hey, how's that song go again? The one you was singing a minute ago?
North and home again? Just getting into the mountain spirit. I'll keep it to a hum, if you like.
No, it was nice. In fact, you could sing it some more, if you want.
That's nice. The devil. Looking for work? I heard you scolded the Royce's girl. Aska cocks her head, thinking for a moment, then she begins laughing. You know what that girl did? Snatched a whole chicken from the Gref's rest, raw. Told her I'd better not catch her thieving again, but I was trying my damnedest not to laugh. Funny kid. She wipes a tear from the corner of her eye. But it's gotta be rough on her, you know? Her old man's working at the battery, and he's one absence away from getting fired. Again. Blazes. Only reason Lodgar still has a job is cause Wengra's softy beneath all that suit. Oh, Wengra's a softy beneath all that suit, but Mila, she showed up at the battery the other day and nearly got him sacked. Since then, I've seen her keeping to herself. Spends a lot of time at the temple, come to think of it. Things may have quieted down some with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of new trouble or work for those interested, just saying. I'm gonna go, see you on Wednesday probably. Alright, yeah. Good night, good evening. Nice rest of the day. Thanks for coming by. Let's go check the temple then, if she's here. I'm actually just gonna take every quest that's here and just finish up as well, I think. Oh, the temple looks so nice. Wait, this is not a temple anymore.
Oh, come on, stupid sword.
Another side quest? Okay, now you're just pissing me off. Straighten out, damn you. She slams her forge hammer down on the unfinished blade with a loud clang. Temper, Maska. The older priest glares at Maska reproachfully. So you're worshipping Abaddon now? Sorry, master. It just slipped out. She takes a deep breath and releases it slowly. I'm looking for Mila. Sorry, haven't seen her. Talk to Master Angrim, he'll know better than me. What's wrong with the sword? Where to begin? She gestures at the rapidly... Looking forward to Resident Evil 7 continue. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm enjoying playing it so much. That Marguerite fight was so disgusting. Was thinking about it yesterday, actually. For one, I can't manage to shape the metal no matter how hard I try. Master Angrim says envision a sword, so I'm envisioning really, really hard. I think I'm ending up with a club, maybe a mace if I'm lucky, but no sword. If my work doesn't improve soon, they'll kick me out of the temple. Can't be a priest if you're not a proper smith, unless you help me. Go on. I snuck a peek at Master Angrim's lore books and came across a ritual that can enchant a forge hammer to boost smithing's skill. That's exactly the kind of edge I need. I've already completed the first part of the ritual, crafting the hammer. Unfortunately, the next two parts require travel to the Deerwood, and there's no way Master Angrim will let me leave anytime soon. Isn't crafting using a magical forge hammer unethical? I'm not trying to show anyone up, I just want to appear competent, you know? Buy myself time until I'm actually competent. Why did you decide to become an acolyte of Abaddon? It's family tradition. One I've managed to keep going. She glares at the unfinished sword, barely. Alright, I'll do it. That's great. She hands you a forge hammer. That hammer actually turned out alright. First place you'll need to go is the Shrine of Abaddon in Crucible Keep. That's in the first Fires District in Defiance Bay. Damn it, we'll have to run around. I've never been there myself. Just place the hammer at the shrine and it should get blessed or something. After that, you'll need to find the Shrine of Magran and Magran's Fork. I remember the place. It's not far from Defiance Bay, to the north of the city, I think. Do the same thing with the hammer at that shrine, then head back here. Okay. Engrim nods at you and smiles in recognition. The kindler of the White Forge. We owe you a great debt for the industry and faith you restored here. Welcome to the Temple of Abaddon. I'm gonna say about Maska. I heard Royce's girl Mila sometimes comes here. He smiles kindly. She usually sits just there by the forge and draws with some of the charcoal knobs. Poor girl's lonely. The only other children in town are a few years older, and the others that would have been her age were all hollow-born. He shakes his head. Aw, that is sad. I forgot about the whole hollow-born issue. This used to be Temple to Andra, back when this was a dying, forgotten place. But the clerics who tended it left as it's customary of their goddess. The Trongs who have since come to Stalwart saw the more practical deity. It was like, wait a minute, you are shirtless, and after I zoomed a bit, I saw you wear a brown t-shirt. Oh, I didn't realize this could actually look like that. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it is kind of brown. I didn't realize. I mean, actually, I could actually stream shirtless if it was hot or something. It's not against the rules, is it? I could just say I have like a towel around myself or something underneath the camera. I lead this temple and guide the acolytes in matters both spiritual and mundane. He indicates the forge and anvils. Worshippers of other gods pray or meditate. We Abydonians venerate our gods through the act of smithing. Our doors are always open and our forge always alight. How may I help? At the temple likes to sit by the furnace and draw. He worries that she's lonely. Well, we didn't learn where she is. So I have to go and look for her elsewhere. Maybe back at the inn, since she... Wait, what is Gref's Rest? Where did she steal a chicken from? Yeah, that's the inn. I thought so. Well, I can just go to the battery right from here? That's cool.
This is going to be fantastic.
You have
just
nothing
wait till
for
I
me?
hear about this back home.
Alright, I think that was the last quest. You have something? Is it true I saw the lights from the battery? Did you really open it? The Orlan clasps his hands in wonder. Alright, this is a conversation after the first part, not now. He must know. I can't believe it. I was sure I'd never make this route again, but who knows what rarities will come from those halls, Such an exciting time. What are you people? Brennan Guild never said negotiating trade agreements was part of the job. Right, who the hell are you? Run for mayor, they said. It's an easy job. They said. I should have stayed in the mines. He notices you approach and his eyes widen. Smorm, what brings you back to Stalwart? You're always welcome here, he beams at you. What was that about the negotiation? There's a group of merchants from Defiance Bay interested in a trade agreement with Stalwart. Their representative, Nesta, is staying at the Gref's Nest. I've been avoiding her because I have zero experience with treaties and contracts and all that. I was a miner, not a diplomat. Maybe you could talk to her on my behalf? He looks at you hopefully. As mayor, I'll give you full authority to negotiate on Stalwart's behavior. I'll go talk to Nesta then. Thank you. As I said earlier, you can find her in Gref's Nest. How's Stalwart doing these days? We've rebuilt. The western palisade is fixed, and some fancy merchants set up shop where Katie's house used to be. He gestures at the temple. We've also got a proper temple to Abaddon again. Never understood why the Andrites stuck around Stalwart in the first place. And farewell. Anything up here? Maybe Mila? Oh, and I can go into the mines? Something strange. Alright, so I can go into the mines as well. Cool. Alright, I want to go and check this house.
welcome.
Alright, I don't want to read his soul. Don't really care. He's a forgotten character we don't need to deal with anymore. But I do want to go and check Gref's nest. Find maybe the girl. Deal with the negotiation. I'll check the mines later on. And maybe she's somewhere behind this? No. Alright, let's go in. So I'm pretty sure she should be here, right? When I was saying I'm gonna be rushing to save that Hadi guy, I just left him there. Alright, Nesta is your name. Well, where the hell are you?
Something I can do for you?
Don't remember you? Oh, I guess a little bit. Nobody here. Where is the person I have to negotiate with? Oh, here she is. Okay, let's talk to you. I don't really look forward to this. I thought I ordered the ale. She might have brought me the dishwater by accident, she sighs, or maybe on purpose, you can never tell. Tarfa sent me. I'm here to negotiate a trade treaty on Stalwart's behalf. Finally, I was beginning to wonder if Tarfos had forgotten about me entirely. My first stop is Stalwart's Fishery. My clients are concerned it's a liability to Stalwart's prosperity. I'll meet you outside its front door. Oh, I have to go like this? Okay. Who the hell are you? Hey, you're back. Thought you were done with this place. We certainly thought we were. Turns out New Heomar is a bit of piss heap. Well, that and Stalwart turned out not to be so bad after a while. Alright. I don't care about you guys. I remember now that we were playing games. Cook, maybe you know something? No? Down here? So Mila is probably in Durgan's battery then, I guess. Or maybe she's down here? With the gamblers? No? How about this? No. Alright, let's leave. And let's go to the fishery, I guess. Dealing with all of their issues, so I'm strong enough to kill the Alpine Dragon that I'm pretty mad at. He's strong. I need to do something. It's kind of funny with the experience in games. Like, you walk around the town, talk to some people, gain experience. For some reason, get stronger in fight because of that. And then go and kill all the dragons and stuff. Because you talked to people. Gods, it's freezing out here. Let's get this over with quickly. I'd go inside a fishery, but that smell. I'm also regretting having the fish stew at the inn. One of the fishermen said they found a body in one of the barrels once. Oh, our friend. According to the town's records, the fishery doesn't export much these days. Why do they keep it open? It's an unnecessary drain on resources better spent on the White Forge and the mines. Closing down the fishery could help convince the investors that Stalwart is serious about maintaining its prosperity. Alright, interesting. The fishery helps keep Stalwart self-reliant, less expense in acquiring outside food. Keeping the fishery open will foster goodwill and cooperate with future representatives. I think the fishery needs to stay here. You can't just have every single person in town doing the same thing. What if there's trouble in mines? It's raining. I don't think it's raining right now. Hard to say. I have my windows boarded up, kinda. But it was raining like the whole day and yesterday as well. So yeah, it's kind of like a rainy season here. Do you have rain there as well? That's a pragmatic answer. I'll see that the fishery remains open should any objection against it be raised. I'd like to have spoken to the head fisherman, but it seems he was run out of town. Normally that would be of great concern to the investors, but it seems that the fishery is prospering in his absence. Oh well. I guess in the whole country there's just a bunch of rain. It sucks. I wanted to go outside on weekend, but Saturday, Sunday, it's just been raining. I'll be heading over to the Stalwart mines next. My clients are concerned about the security and safety of the mines. Meet me there when you're ready. Alright, well, and I think I'm gonna go to the mines next time. I'm gonna finish these next time. I need to go and piss, and I'm kind of tired. So last time I'm gonna be doing the mines, do the thing here, find Mila, see for the rest of these things. There's the Fort, Hollow. Man, a lot of stuff to do. Alright, I really thought the DLC would end here. It didn't, which is nice. I mean, more to play. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, it's a long game. Alright, ending this here. And yeah, so thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you next time, hopefully. So, yeah, bye. Have a nice rest of the day.